Don't know why it's doing that.
So I don't know what to do now.
Oh, I have a question. It's not a problem that I collected the secret chests already, right? For myself. Like, it won't cause issues for the whole lobby.
No.
No, because
Okay.
don't worry, I've already like collected both of them on all 3 characters, and I've done the key for all 3 characters this week.
Alright. Yeah, I also collected them because I needed the last taken mod, and it dropped for me. Finally.
What we might have to do. Hang on.
Up to.
I'll just send you my Steam code, so you can add me as a friend, and then that would make it easier to join.
Don't think the join code's working for me.
Where did you send it, Jess?
I'm gonna send it in Sherpa Talk.
So this is your...
Yeah, that's for Steam. That's for Steam.
Also, by the way, Jess, are there any people left in the Discord to Sherpa? Because I think that most of the people have, on PC especially, have already run through everything.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I think there is quite a few people left, but I don't know, man.
Won't let me join still.
Yeah, if you just get
I made it, yay.
yeah, if you so in
Yeah.
if you look in Sherpa Talk, I've put my my Steam ID in there. You can put that in, add me as a friend, and that'll make it easy.
Alright, so how would I do that?
So if you go back onto Steam, if you go down to, if you go look at like your
Friends.
yeah
Add
friends,
friend.
add friends, copy and paste it.
Should be the. Yep, there it is.
Cool.
Hambus says audio problems.
For fuck's sake. Okay, what is the audio problem? Yeah. Michael, it's just your shit Wi-Fi. Get the fuck out of here, man. Blame it on me, man.
Spitting straight facts.
Wait a second. Jess, did you change something? I thought that I was following you on Twitch already. Huh.
No, I haven't changed anything. Ah, my
Guess
fucking...
I am dumb.
Give me a moment.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, I completely fucking forgot.
Join fire team. There we go. Greetings.
Cool.
Hello, Mac. Mac. Nice.
Hello, Mixer.
Hello, Harley.
Hello.
Oh, you're supposed to.
I'm
Bloody hell.
sorry, I was distracted.
Damn it. That's fine.
I ruined everything.
That's it, Sherpa's over.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Fucking uninstalling I am.
So why'd you stop playing Destiny? Oh, some a little person named Kylina Sands or Harley kind of ruined my entire life.
Ruined my life!
Wow.
Never recovered.
What an accusation.
I got PTSD from this.
For generations,
I tell you.
the
Kai,
Dream
what an
City
honor.
housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded secrets.
I mean,
She is
honestly,
known as Riven,
knowing as
Riven of a
you know,
thousand
annoying and
voices,
tormenting
the
people,
last known
I do
of
like
her
this
kind.
as my legacy.
She has
So
been killed,
Good.
and her
It's good.
death is your
I'm
call.
fine with it.
You've left your mark.
Man, I'm finally getting to do this raid. I sure hope I don't die.
Thanks for Jason,
Dies
huh?
instantly.
1 second, let me, don't start moving without me. I need to finally turn on subtitles after playing this game for months.
Everyone just starts moving anyways.
To remember, it should be sound. Should it? Yeah. Where the hell is it? I'm not good at navigating
It's
this
in
shit.
gameplay and then in subtitles.
Are we doing wishes or no?
Yeah, we'll do the first wish so that Mac and Mixer can get a key, an
Yeah,
extra key.
yeah.
So.
I'm really hoping I get 1,000 wishes first time.
Oh yes,
Maybe,
that really
maybe.
really cool exotic called 1,000 Wishes. Yeah, I love that exotic.
Where the hell are the subtitles? I'm going insane.
Go into
Subtitles
gameplay.
Or gameplay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
then
looking
it's
in gameplay. Am I
subtitles.
blind? Am I
It's like
blind?
the
Where?
second
It's
line
it's
from the
literally
top.
the second one.
Yeah. It's,
Oh
it's
my!
in
I'm
context,
so
so you can-
smart. I'm so smart.
Wow.
Did you see it?
On. You. Finally, after all these years. Okay, I should probably switch my weapons.
Ooh, that's a pretty gun. Oh, that's the what is it called?
The dragon.
Yes. Wait, no. What?
It is the dragon.
It's oh, Cerberus. Oh, duh. It's a dragon. What are you talking about?
Dragon's Shadow.
Yeah.
Best PvP exotic for hunters.
Oh. Yeah, we're
Oh.
having a little bit of a struggle, one at a time.
Oh, warlocks.
I hate that the
no.
grappling system's so bad in this game. If they fixed it, everything would feel so much better.
Oh, I think I just made a very bad life choice. Oh boy.
Yes, you have.
Well, flawless is over.
How dare you? Dang it, we have to back to orbit, guys.
Where am I? Oh god, I have to.
Don't
Oh,
worry, I
overlay
joined
back
you.
here.
I joined you in the Misadventures Club.
Hell yeah.
It's for this.
Didn't I put on Stompies? Oh yeah, I'm not using Stompies.
I don't even have stampies.
Because you're
If
a
you-
I'm
one.
a Titan.
Yeah,
so I don't
jump
even
up
know
there
what
and then
those
make the
are.
jump from there.
Stompies make you move good.
Thanks for
For
waiting
hunter.
for me.
Actually, do you even need me there? I think you have enough for the wishes. Do you need more help?
Doing wish 1.
Yeah.
Can we
What
do-
even are these wishes?
Can we also
So
do the one-
basically, you
do.
can put a particular code into the wish wall, and it will grant certain things. So the one that we're putting in right now
Oh.
gives an extra
Can we
key.
do the one where if you do headshots, it'll make like
The
confetti?
explosions.
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the grunts in Halo.
Okay, we're putting that one on. I don't know which wish that is though.
You do headshots
I'm
and
gonna
then
look.
confetti and like children start cheering. Oh, it's amazing.
Michael, you're highly annoying.
Halo Infinite is probably well, it
It's
will be
wish
the first
11.
Halo game I play probably since apparently it's gonna be
Ads
free to
front
play.
birthday party effects. Okay, wish 11.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm shooting two guys.
Had enough of you.
Don't shoot random things. Don't shoot random things.
Why do you have you had enough?
Is Mixer a random thing?
Wow. Oh, thank you.
Classy.
Yes.
Yes, indubitably.
I don't know what's in this cup, but I'm gonna drink it anyways.
Consume the common chalice, am I right, gamers?
Oh.
Are you cow?
Oh my god.
Alright.
Are you cow?
I mean, someone was gonna say it, I guess, but Jesus.
You know, hearing it back on the stream really does not assure like my faith in humanity.
Right, so what wish is that other one then?
11.
That is
11.
11.
Ooh. Isn't there one where you can do like either the drifter's voice or
And failsafe.
voice?
Yeah, those are two
Oh my
wishes.
god.
Lower left corner is good.
So there's 15 wishes in total, but there's only 14 on it. Do we not
We
know
don't. No one
15
knows.
wishes?
No one knows. Yeah, it's been trial and error, but we just don't know what it is.
Interesting.
Once we get that last bird, I think we're good.
I was wondering what that dinging was. Jeez.
You wish for others to celebrate your success.
Oh no.
And by others, we mean all of the ads.
Man,
Yeah,
love
you killed us.
Any other wishes, or is that it?
No, we just do those ones now.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, let's put fucking Petra's run in.
Oh, of course. It's only natural.
They will resist. Darkness is their shield.
Okay, so just before you rally, for this encounter you're going to need a sword with whirlwind blades on it. So that would be like your negative space, falling guillotine, whatever you've got.
Mine doesn't have whirlwind blade on it, I don't think.
What, your guillotine?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's one from the collections from like year 1.
Yeah, that's negative space.
Yeah.
If you got guillotine from the season pass, it 100% has whirlwind blade on it.
Yep. Energy transfer whirlwind blade.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if not, there's negative space. There's also it stared back from the Leviathan raid if you've got that.
I might, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure how I'd be able to know.
Check your collections.
Massive
Don't know
brain
how
right here.
Destiny works,
Massive
okay?
brain.
If you go to collections and then go to heavy or go to weapons and then the heavy slot
Then you go to
under
swords.
there should be one that says negative space.
Or
It
it's
should
third
be
back.
it should be on the first page on the top or like right under the one on the top right. So like the second one down.
I have to do the Red War as a warlock.
I mean you should have still unlocked weapons.
I just don't have Eternity's Edge because I never did Red War as a warlock.
Wait, so how do I look?
Oh, you weren't listening? Alright.
No, I spaced out. I have an incredibly low attention span, okay?
Press
Well,
F1. Go to the collections tab.
Yeah,
Click on weapons.
yeah.
Go to heavy. Look for negative space. It should be the
Third
second
column.
one down on the third column.
Oh, there it is.
Yay.
But I cannot reacquire randomized gear.
That's not.
You're looking at the wrong negative space.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
There's one at the very bottom, and then if you go all the way to the right, in the second row,
I did say the
underneath
second one from the
Eternity's
top,
Edge.
right?
yeah,
Okay.
Underneath Eternity's Edge, next to Complex Solution, above Future Safe 10.
Michael,
I don't
requested-
have.
Double-edged
I've made
answer.
your
Are you talking about negative space at the top? Because
Yes.
Yes.
oh, I don't have that.
Ah, dang it. Alright.
You have Eternity's Edge?
One second. Let me-
Just on
he
top.
he can't use Eternity's Edge. That's a Warlock only sword.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
so
about
any
the-
recommended weapons for this?
Whirlwind Swords.
Have you? Yeah. Check like your vault. See if you've got any in your vault.
Oh, do you have the Leviathan sword? Do you have its?
Oh, I do. I do.
Oh, thank
there you
God.
go.
Oh, I said that 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Do you
I
have, do you
didn't
have
notice.
Zephyr?
Oh.
Do you have
Again,
Zephyr?
incredibly
Well,
limited.
yeah, he said he's kind of spaced out there.
Yeah. I am incredibly intelligent, I'll tell you what. Okay.
I can tell.
Thank you.
I'm kidding.
My brain, it is ginormous.
So,
Well, my power level's been decreased by a lot, but hey.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
It's
with
fine.
this
It's a
raid,
750. Yeah, it's a 750 raid. It's fine.
Okay, so anything else, or does it just not matter?
Super wise, you can either run Tether for boss DPS, or if you can
Oh, you want
hit
me to
your
run
shot.
I'll just use Tever, it's what I usually do.
Okay. If
Talk
you
about-
run
Tever's again, the recommended one
Am I
is
the
top
only
3.
Melting Point Frost Mixer,
Oh shit. Okay.
and then I'm assuming
Okay.
that all 3 of the warlocks have got woe on.
yep.
Cool.
Alright, so yeah, the top tree is the one that you want me to use for Tever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Okay, guess I should use Gnawing Hunger.
Any clear weapon that you want.
Yeah, sure, okay.
I'd advise having something like a shotgun on as well, because there are going to be some knights that we're going to have to take down.
Okay, I'll just use a shotgun then. Okay, I think
Now
I'm
have to
ready.
wait for my super to-
Straight out, you're good for this encounter, aren't you? Or do you want me
Yes,
to go
I
over this?
remember this.
Okay,
Do we
cool.
need to
I
pair
remember
up?
this encounter as well.
So, the first thing to notice about this encounter is that we have symbols like this around the room. Now, there are 4 symbols in this encounter, and we're going to need to know the names of these symbols. So this one right here, fuck, I'm looking in the wrong place. This one right here, right above us here, is Infinity Snake. The one over there is Split Snake. This one is U Snake. And then our 4th one is somewhere
Eight
in the
Snake.
arena.
Eight.
Right over there is 8 Snake. Now we need to recognise and know the names of these symbols because they will come out. They will come up during this encounter and they will come up later during the raid. Now we're going to be assigned to pillars. So you see that we have 3 sets of 2 symbols underneath these bigger pillars. We're not going to be assigned to the actual symbols themselves. Instead, we're going to be assigned to the pillars for a reason that I will explain later. So, if we have me and Mac over here on this pillar, and then if we have Proper and Straylight on that pillar, and then if we have Mixer and Harley on that pillar. So what will happen is that
Hello.
to start the encounter, we'll have to find a plate with that particular symbol underneath our column on it. So for us, Matt, okay,
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oops.
okay, just what?
That wasn't me, was it? I just swung my sword.
Did you touch it? Did anyone touch a plate? Oh,
Yeah.
I meant the plate.
Someone
I
touched
touched
the
the plate,
plate.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I apologize.
It's fine. It's all good. I want to test these headshots. Oh, yep. Would you look at that?
That's super distracting.
What headshots? What's happening that I'm not paying attention to?
Off to a great start with this one.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry. This always happens. Like someone accidentally shoots and or swings their sword. And
Yeah.
we wipe.
Look at me and Mixer with more kills than all of you.
Yeah, me doing the carry over here.
Yeah.
God gamers.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. What about it?
I got 2 kills on Last Wish.
Okay, so don't step on the plate.
Yeah. So actually, I'll explain one mechanic now. So you know how I said earlier that that in our groups of 2 we're assigned to a column or a pillar rather than the symbol itself. Now we can see why this is the case. So if you look up at the symbols underneath the pillars now, they have changed. So essentially what happens is every time we wipe or we have to do a second phase of the encounter, these symbols may change. So that is why we are assigned to a particular column or pillar rather than the symbols themselves, because your symbol may not come up again. So, where did I start? Where did I leave off from? Okay, so if you follow me around the map, you'll see that we have these big plates which have one of the 4 symbols above them. So what we're going to do is that we're going to look at the column, our particular columns that we've been assigned to. We're going to see what symbol is underneath that column. And we're going to find a plate with the same symbol above it. And we're going to stand on these plates for, I believe it's 3 or 4 phases, I'll call them. So that we can get a knight to spawn in. Now what will happen while you're standing on the plate, if you come over to this plate over here, you'll see that it's divided up into 3 sections. So you've got that one there, and that one there. Now what will happen throughout the encounter, well, during your time on the plate, is that 2 sections of the 3 will become taken. They'll have a taken blight above it, and the floor below it will have this taken effect on it. Now, if you stand in this taken blight or on that section of the plate, when it explodes, you'll die. So, what we need to do is that we need to go from section to section on the plate according to which ones are not taken. So, we don't die. Now, this will happen about 3 or 4 times, as I said. Once this is complete, your plate duty is done. And what will happen is that at the front of your plate, a knight will spawn in. Now, we need to make sure that we take down these knights, because by not taking down these knights, they will affect another part in the encounter that will 100% fuck us up and will probably 99% make us wipe. So, it's important that we take those knights down. Just a little tip for the plates as well is that be careful with meleeing thrall, because you'll have taken thrall coming towards your plate. You're gonna want to be careful of those thrall in terms of meleeing them, because sometimes you will be brought forward into the taken part as it explodes, and then you'll die. So just be wary of using your melee attacks on those thrall. So once we've taken the knights down, we're going to come into the middle part of the arena here, right where the boss is. Now what's going to happen is that the boss is going to teleport to any of the 3 columns around her. So she could teleport here, she could teleport there, and she could teleport there. Now what's going to happen is that to whichever one she teleports to, we're going to run up to her, and we are going to use our whirlwind blade swords, sorry, and we're going to DPS her. Now one of the 3 warlocks will get a well down during this time.
Should I use Tever around this?
Yeah.
Alright.
And what will happen is that once we've done a certain once we've done a DPS for a certain amount of time, the boss will begin a wipe mechanic. Now this is the slightly trickier part of the encounter, but it's something that's, once you've got it down, you've got it down. It's pretty solid. So if you come down to where I am, say for example, the boss was standing underneath this pillar here. When she does her wipe mechanic, 6 of these doors right in front of us will open up. And what we need to do in order to prevent us from getting killed by the boss, we need to go into any of the 6 doors. Now there is a system in which we do this. We're going to number ourselves from 1 to 6, and from left to right, starting at the top and going to the bottom, we'll read which doors open. So say for example, if you were number 1 Mac, say for example, the first door that opened up was this one right here. This is the one that you would go to, because it's the furthest to top left that you can read. Now, Mixer, I'm going to put you on number 6. So for you, you're going to be reading, you can read it backwards. So you can read from right to left, bottom to top, and your door will be the closest to bottom right. So if this one was bottom right here, that is the one that you would go into. Now, just a little thing about the doors, they do spawn randomly. So when I say read it from left to right, it doesn't necessarily, when I say read it from left to right, and the one closest to top left that you will want is the one that you should go into. That doesn't always necessarily mean that the door furthest top left will be open. So it's the closest to that door that you can go into in the way in which you're reading it. Now another thing about this is that there might be a mix between doors on the bottom and the top. All the doors might spawn on the top, and all the doors might spawn on the bottom. This changes nothing. Once again, it is just the closest to whichever way you're reading it, so closest to top left or closest to bottom right, that you can get to. For other numbers, Harley, if I put you on 2, I'll take 3. Proper, you can take 4. Straight like you can take 5, if that's alright.
Roger.
And this will happen 3 times. So as I explained earlier, there was 3 columns, 3 pillars. She will teleport to each one of these pillars. And as you can see, underneath the pillars, there are 3 sets of doors. So whatever pillar she's under corresponds to the doors that we look for to enter. So that's how that bit works. Now, if you don't one-phase this, we'll have to do the whole plate. No. If you don't one-phase this, we'll have to go and do the whole plate section again. Now, as I said earlier, because we're assigned to the columns, we've got to be mindful of the fact that the columns with the symbols underneath the columns may change if we have to two-phase this or if we have to wipe. So just be sure to check which ones your column is. And, I mean, that's pretty much the entire encounter. Just another thing, when we're on the plates, the boss will teleport around to plates, to each one of our plates. If she teleports over to you, just shoot her in the head, and she'll just fuck off. So...
She's a puss.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty much the entire encounter.
Cool.
Is there anything that you would like me to go over or re-explain?
Do we have an order for the wells?
I'll take first well, you can take second, and proper if you take third.
Okay.
Cool. So, if we go around and find a symbol, a plate with our symbol above it. So, Mac, we've got 8 snake.
Alright.
8 snakes
should-
are to the
should-
left
so,
of me and
For
Proper.
the best, should I just follow you around so I don't fuck up? Or is there anything required for us to split up?
You have to split
You
up.
have, yeah,
because
you have to split up.
You have to get the 2 plates simultaneously.
Oh, alright, alright.
One on a plate, one on the other plate. But don't go on them yet.
So we
Are
all
you
on-
sure?
So we all onto the right plates, we all ready and stuff.
Oh, convenient that it's already.
Sorry in advance if I fuck up.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's a shuffle, man.
It's all good.
You're supposed to fuck up.
What?
If you
Don't say
don't, then like you're not human, basically. So
Right, so we all ready?
mistakes.
But what if I weren't human and I fucked up anyways? Didn't think about that, did you?
And then you're
Perfect
just a
alien in disguise, really.
shitty
Yeah.
non-human. Unfortunately.
Trash.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, we all ready then?
I believe we are ready.
Awesome.
Ready.
So, I'll give a countdown. Okay, we're not going to get a countdown, we're going to get straight on the plates.
That was my bad, I'm sorry. Also, Jess, are you sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
No,
I saw
unfortunately.
there's like an advertisement on Twitch.
That's just a quick thing. That's
Play
a quick
Raid
thing.
Shadow Legends.
So by the way, if the boss comes to your plate, just shoot her and she'll go away.
Fuck off! Ah!
Alright, my
I think
place.
I got distracted by the witch, so I just blew up.
Is that knights should have spawned in by now. If you've been on the plate the entire time.
My knight's dead.
Now if we all come to the middle.
God, I hate taking Frawl! Alright, I'm here.
Come on, Callie, mate, what are you doing? What?
Oh, alright. Doors are open.
I'm just gonna say wipe this one because she's glitched out. What the
She's
fuck,
broke, yeah.
man?
Why did she spawn over there?
What the fuck?
What is Callie smoking right now? And why is
Again,
she not
we're
there?
off to a great start.
Oh yeah.
At least that time it wasn't our fault, it was the witch's fault.
Whatever she's smoking, I want some of that.
Big damage. That's a single shot of Witherhorde. That's impressive.
And once again.
Yeah, we did well there. It was just the boss was being a cunt.
The boss decided the stairs were a pillar.
Yeah.
Might need glasses.
So yeah. Yeah, it's a bit
Alright,
fucking
we
late now,
count
isn't
down
it?
This time.
Yeah, wait.
I was just so eager to get this started. I just. Oh, alright.
Okay, I'm on my plate.
Oh, this is the blind well.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't catch it that time, did you all notice her big white mechanic? Did we all see that? Where it was, where she had that big kind of bright light above her head.
Her ontological weapon.
Yeah. Okay. So that indicates her white mechanic. I'll call it out as well, so we know when we have to get into doors. Right. So Mac, we've got new snake.
Woo snake.
Oh, I like this call out. Ooh, snake. I think we should use that for the future.
I've had a lot of interesting callouts for the snakes. So
Right. So we all ready?
Why is there a split snake in between these two?
because it's
Because
random,
it's
there are
random.
these snakes on the outside. Are.
Oh, okay, alright. Ooh,
Right,
I almost
okay.
stepped on mine.
3, 2, 1.
It's gaming time. Oh. Oh god, what's happening? What's happening?
Keep your cool and you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, sorry, oh, ah. Okay, yeah, Kelly just
Bye.
leaped me into the air, and then after that, oh, ooh. Okay, Knight.
Right, yeah, Knight should be coming in now.
Mine's dead. Oh wow, would you look at that? I got a shotgun. Wow.
Is it too?
Mine's dead as well.
Cool. So, if you'll come to the middle.
Okay, 1 second, I'm coming over there.
There.
Fuck you, bitch.
Tever?
Oh my god, you got me
You
fucking
like
me,
that,
bro.
Callie? You like that, Callie? Huh?
So if we get back down into the middle, we're gonna read.
no.
We're gonna read the doors. We're gonna read the doors.
Okay, do I go in this one?
Thank you for putting me on 6, by the way. That was the easiest I'd ever had to do that.
Ooh. That was
Everybody
scary.
alive?
I now forgot to mention. I now realise that I forgot to mention that we have to jump back down into the middle in order to read it. But never mind.
Beat her ass!
We know now.
Kill it. Cut it.
Gonna make a Cali supper.
Come on, come on,
Okay.
come on, come on.
Yeah, commit. Nice.
Hell yeah!
Alright, that's the raid I
Clap of my life.
Oh my god, guys, I got 1,000 wishes!
Voices.
Wishes, I wish. I wish I got wishes.
But that was very nice, by the way. We didn't even need the third DPS phase.
Bro, swords are just fucking OP, man.
Swords have the highest
Wait.
DPS in the game right now.
You're streaming on Twitch, right?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Right, let's see. Follow me.
Where to? Uh-huh.
Off we go! Oh. Excellent job.
It's gonna get a clip on Twitch.
Come on.
Also gonna get a thanks.
Oh, your
All
rest
the
down there, man.
clips.
We're gonna make her so
This is the Olympic sport of falling into pools.
committing guardian.
I mean, when you think about it, that is an Olympic sport, isn't it?
Isn't it?
is
I can't
Well,
swim, by the way.
You're not
Like,
wrong.
the Olympics have, like,
Oh,
a
wow.
swimming thing, don't they? I don't remember. I
The
mean,
Olympics
they're,
have a
they're
swimming
falling. What? They,
I just like how you said that. The Olympics have a swimming thing, don't they?
Well, I
Yeah,
think they're diving, and my
Man,
specialty is
the,
just
the
falling.
most iconic, Olympic thingy, the swimming
Mark?
thing.
Mark, wait, the secret chest is here.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Is it down here?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna drop down.
Okay.
Alright, where are we dropping, boys?
So there's a little ledge that you want to hit, just
Give
like
me
right here.
the things!
I
I
pushed
got
back, but
Nation
I
of
go for it.
Beasts and Taken Barrier Outlaw Armor.
Wow, imagine being able to get something from these chests.
Impossible.
Wow, I got a good keeping helping of nothing.
Same.
I got a
think I've
dress.
already gotten that chest way back
Way back when in the old days.
in the old days. The console days.
Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Pro gamer move.
Flat.
You know, these, the shape of these mountains is awfully convenient, I must say.
Oh yes, of course.
Everything would go wrong if there just wasn't one
Holy
little platform.
shit,
Oh
man.
my god, a Hambus.
Bro.
Is that Sudoku?
Oh my god, is that Hampus? I'm such a big fan.
He's
Proper
backseat
thank you
Sherpa.
very, very
He's
much.
backseat Sherpa.
It's easier
Very
once you do
nice.
it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
proper,
gonna-
proper.
I was
That's
gonna put
insane,
this-
man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's so I don't have to pay attention to doing it. I like how I just keep going to the
Is the
secret
next
old
boss
cave.
that weird ogre thing?
No.
Okay,
That's the third one.
okay, okay.
This is. I didn't know that first one.
Rona.
So should I still use Taver?
Use bottom tree this time for orb generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you run bottom tree tether. Harley, if you want to run an ad clear super.
Okay, so should I change my heavy weapon to something else, or keep
no.
it?
Nope, you're keeping a sword.
Because who was it? Mixer or is with Tether? Should I stay with Monarch Strider?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick with an ad clear.
Wait, what?
Mixer, you're gonna want a ad clear super. I'd advise hammers so that we can get a melting point as well.
Oops. Alright. Let me go ahead and change it back.
And I'm gonna say proper and straight out. If you keep wells on,
Sure.
or I can keep a well on and one of you can run ad clear. I'm not bothered.
So should I keep a shotgun at the end of my sword?
Yes. As far as weapons go, the weapons are exactly the same. We still need a whirlwind sword.
Alright. Hell yeah. Full party.
It's a weird pool.
Are you guys
A
thinking
little
about
bit
any
strange.
pools?
It's a little bit tingly.
Right.
The pulse feels a bit tingly, I said.
Where is that? Oh, proper. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So if
I
you
end up in weird places.
follow us up here, or not, I'm just not gonna grapple.
Oh,
Ah!
are you doing the glitch?
No,
Or another? Isn't this a glitch?
this is just the
Not
sherpa
really.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
It's educational.
Totally meant to do this mechanic.
A guardian's greatest fear: steep mountains.
Slight
Well,
ledges.
do you know how annoying this ledge is on a hunter? As usual, we're always screwed up with the
I'm
worst.
playing as a hunter.
Then you know the pain.
Oh, Hamish, I renewed my sub through January on Twitch. That's what I did.
Proper. Turn around.
No.
You know, sometimes I wish I chose a Titan as my main character, but then I remember we have capes. Whoops! Accidentally just tore the fabric of time and space.
You know what? Like our best hunter best fashion is totally worth our shitty jump.
Well, he's a bit disappointing too compared to the Warlock and Titan.
Right.
What's disappointing? Oh, hunter fashion? Yeah.
No, what? No, not that. The hunter fashion is great. Sometimes.
Clearly, we're the prettiest class. It's just that we can't jump very well.
Circle of chalices. It's not really a circle, is it though? The shape of chalices. Oh, it's just two.
You're mispronouncing callus.
Callus is chalice.
So, for this encounter, the boss is the exact same boss type as the previous boss. What's going to happen is that the first thing that we should note about this encounter is that the boss's health bar is cut up into 6 different sections. Now, what's going to happen in this encounter is that we're going to have 6 different DPS phases. So, see you later, Mac.
The tree betrayed me. It wasn't physical.
So, this bit of the map that we're standing on right now, there are 3 different floors to this. So this one right now that we're on right now is the middle one. There's one below us.
Weird name.
There's one below us and there's one beneath us. What each one of these floors has is 2 different spots where the boss will stand for DPS. Now, if you follow me, one of the locations on this particular one is over here. Now, you can identify these little plates because they have these smaller plates around them. It says one over here. And there's also one over here on this particular floor where we were just standing. And what's going to happen is that the boss is going to stand in the middle of these plates, the biggest plate. And what's going to happen is that I've completely lost fucking track of my words, man.
Do you want to assign someone for the 3 crystals?
Yeah.
I would love to try the
So-
crystals. I've never done the crystals.
So if
Crystals hurt.
so essentially what's going to happen is each time the boss teleports to one of these different plates, these smaller plates around the edge are going to have crystals spawn on them. Now what 3 of us are going to do, in order to take down the boss's shield, we have to pick up the crystals and shoot each other in a counterclockwise direction. So,
Always to the right.
yeah, always to the right. So if we have me, who said that they wanted to do it?
Mixer.
Yeah, so we have me, Mixer, and Mac. If we have us 3 doing the crystals. Now, just as a little tip for crystals is that something that is quite good to do is to pick the crystal up before you get on the plate. It's quite a nice little thing to do because you can just aim the crystal at the other person beforehand. So you've already got that all lined up. And all you need to do is just jump on the plate in order to shoot it. So what we're going to do, we're going to come to any random plate. So it doesn't really matter what plate we have, at least as long as we're all on a different plate for us 3. And what's going to happen is, I'm going to give a countdown. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, jump. And on the jump, all 3 of us are going to jump onto the plate and shoot the person to our right. And that's basically how that works. And what will happen is... Yeah.
Sorry. No, sorry. No.
No,
Forgot
go
to
ahead,
mute.
go ahead.
I forgot
Oh,
to
okay.
mute myself
Oh, okay,
first.
okay.
Sorry, someone else.
And what this does is that this takes the shield down on the boss, which means that we can DPS. Obviously we get a warlock down, and of course we are going to be using the whirlwind blades because why the fuck wouldn't we?
Hell yeah.
So I kind of just jumped straight into the boss explanation. I did miss a couple of little things out. Basically, it's just basically ad clearing. We've just got ad clear until we get to one of these, until all the ads are gone. We get to these plates, we do the crystals, we shoot the person to our right. A warlock gets a well down. Once the boss's shield is taken down, we get the well down. We DPS with whirlwind blade swords. That is pretty much the entire encounter. It's basically the entirety of it is that we clear ads, we do the crystals, we DPS. We clear more ads, do crystals, DPS. Now, as I said before, there are 3 levels to this encounter. So, something that happens in between each of these 3 levels is the puzzle room. Now, this requires 4 players, so I'm going to say if we have me, Mac, Mixer, and Proper. If we have us 4, I mean, taking a plate. And then Harley and Strolite, if you don't mind doing ad clear for us in this.
Sure.
Not at all. And if you need me, just call out and I can switch
Yeah,
a plate
yeah.
with you.
So this is the puzzle room. Something that I'm gonna direct you to is Sherpa Talk. So if we all pull up Sherpa Talk, there's a diagram on there that shows how that will help us with the explanation of this. Have we got it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So what happens with the puzzle room is we're going to walk in through this door after we've done the second DPS phase on the boss, on each floor. We're going to come in here and we're going to look up to our left first. Now you see up here we have this little screen thing, and you can see that it's cut into 9 different sections. So you've got top left, top middle, top right, middle, middle left, bottom middle, and bottom right. What's going to happen is that one of the raid symbols is going to appear on this screen here. However, 4 of the pieces are going to be missing. Now that's where these plates come in. We're going to be numbered 1 to 4, so Mac will have you on 1 again, and Mixer will have you on 4. I'll take 2, and Proper if you take 3. And what is going to happen is that we have to step on the plate that corresponds to the ones that are missing from the symbol. Now, obviously, there isn't a symbol up there to demonstrate to you what this will look like, but you see this background that is up there right now. The missing pieces will have that background. It will have this kind of greeny, bluey kind of background. And what we need to do is step on the plates. Now, yet again, it is reading from left to right, top to bottom. So once again, for you, Mac, as you're getting 1, you're going to get the one closest as you possibly can to the top left. To this one right here. Now, of course, reading left to right, if... oh, mate.
Snap.
So, if, for example, we look here, say, for example, we had this one missing, and these 2 corners missing. Now, the first one, yet again, isn't the most top left one, but the closest one that you can possibly get to this top left plate is that middle one. That is that top middle one. So what you're going to have to do as plate 1 is jump onto that one. Obviously it could change. It might not even be on the top row. It could be on the second row. Plate number 1 could be on the second row. It's just a case of reading it like a book, or like a number pads on like the old phones, like 1 to 9, if that makes it a bit easier. So you'll be getting the closest to 1 that you possibly can, Mac. Now with you, Mixer, you'll be getting the closest to 9 that you possibly can. If we look at this,
Yeah.
if we look at this like a phone pad.
Oh yeah.
So
the way Hambus puts it.
yeah.
Or you put it as well, obviously, but that makes a lot of sense.
So you'll be getting closest to the bottom right, which is 9 if we use that phone analogy. Now, there's some things that will happen through this encounter that will make this harder, but once we step on all 4 at the same time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here, look up at the left screen, we're gonna see which ones we need to get on. We go and stand next to our plate that we need to get on, and we're gonna call out 1's ready, 2's ready, 3's ready, 4's ready. So that we know that we're all ready. We're gonna give a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then all at the same time, we're gonna jump on the plates. And then once we do that, the command should be accepted. It will come up in chat to say that the command has been accepted, and we can move on. Now, as you can see, or as you may have noticed already, there's not just a screen on the left. There's a screen right in front of us, and there's also a screen to our right. And the concept is exactly the same. So once we do the left one, we'll move on to this one over here. We'll turn to our right and look at that one. And then we'll jump on the plates, which corresponds to the ones missing yet again. Now, there's 2 things that make this encounter, well, not this encounter, but this puzzle room, particularly difficult to get the hang of. So one of them is a little bit of, like, knowledge or common sense that you might have worked out already. But these 9 plates on the floor that we step on correspond to the screen that we're looking at. So, for example, if we're looking at this left screen here, this plate will be 1, this plate's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But when we turn to this screen over here, the orientation of the plates change. So instead of this one being number 1, this plate is now number 1. And then it follows through as before, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then when we turn to this final screen, the orientation turns again. So this one will be 1, that one will be 2, that one will be 3, and so on. So that's the first little thing that makes this encounter slightly more difficult. The second thing is that you can never stand on the exact plate twice. Now this isn't to say that you can't stand on one constantly, because say for example, if one was what am I talking about? That's not to say that you can't stand on, say, top left multiple times, because as I said before, top left changes. So in our phone analogy, top left would be 1. So top left or 1 would be here to start with, would change to there, and then to there. So theoretically, you can step on top left multiple times. It's the problem that you will face with this is that you can't step on the exact plate. So it's nothing to do with the orientation of the plates, it's to do with the plate itself. So say for example, if you stood on middle for the first screening, you can never stand on that plate again. Same if you stood on this plate over here. If you stood on this plate here for that one, you can't step on this plate again for our next one or the one after. So what we need to do is that we need to navigate our way around that, and you need to call out if you know that you can't get on your plate. Now there's only 2 plates to remember, providing that we do this correctly, so it's not too difficult, but we do need to call out when we know that we can't get on those plates, because what we'll do, we'll switch. So say for example, Matt calls out, I can't get plate 1, for example. I might say, okay, 1 and 2 switch. So then 1 and 2 switch, so that would be me and Mac would switch, and we would take each other's plates so that we can get the plate that Mac couldn't originally get. If that makes sense.
So this is mine.
No.
Not always.
Yeah.
There's a chance, but you're always going to get the very first one that is blank.
Alright.
Yeah.
On the screen.
Alright, this
Depending
all
on
seems
what
very
they're
complicated,
there.
so I'm probably going to fuck it up at least twice.
It's a lot more complicated to put it into words compared to
Yeah.
when you're actually doing it.
That usually is the case, because like the few other raid sherpers that I've encountered, I always felt like, oh, I'm gonna screw up, and usually it just goes fine. It's usually just it usually rarely ends up being my fault directly.
Also something else that you might have noticed with these plates. So this goes for the crystal holding as well as the puzzle room. These plates hurt you. Now, for crystals, for our crystal team, which is me, Mixer and Mac, we're not going to be able to do this strategy. But in the puzzle room, we are. Now, as we're running swords, something that we can do is stand on the plates and block. The plates deal damage to you, so what you can do in order to counter this, and so that you can stand on the plate for longer, we can just stand on and block with our swords. So that's a little thing that we can do for the puzzle room. We obviously can't do this for the crystals because we'll be holding the crystal, but that is something that we can use in the puzzle room. And another little thing that I'd like to talk about as well is the puzzle room and not getting on when we're all getting on. So if we're all next to a plate, and say for example, one of us isn't ready yet. So say for example, I haven't called out that I'm ready yet. If we take Mixer as an example, if Mixer was to stand on his plate before we were all ready, and then jump off because he looks around and sees that nobody else is stood on the plates, that now means that he can't stand on that plate again, and then we have to switch, which gets really annoying and complicated, and it gets really confusing. So the thing that I would say is that when we jump on a plate, we commit to the plate.
Sounds good.
So that is also where your sword blocking will come into effect. you can stay on the plates for longer, so you can commit to a plate for longer. I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah. And rinse and repeat
Yeah.
6 times.
Slidey chair.
There's only 2 puzzle rooms in the encounter, so it only happens twice. It's not like it happens constantly throughout the entire encounter. But just to
As long as you get through the second one, if you get through the second puzzle room, you've basically finished the encounter.
yeah, but just to reiterate, like what I've just said, we go in. If we, who was on tether again? It was Mac, wasn't it? Mac, you're on tether. Yeah. So this door right here in front of us is going to open. Mac, if you, as soon as that door opens, if you get the tether out so that we can generate some orbs, and what we're gonna do is that everyone on ad clearing supers, so everyone minus the 2 warlocks with well on, and Mac, because you can shoot your tether whenever you want, you don't need to chain supers with us. So me, Mixer and Harley, we're going to be chaining supers so that we can constantly like just shred through the ads, and so that we get orbs for the warlocks who have the well. So what we'll do, we'll go and stand in front of that door. The door will open. Mac gets his tether out. One of us 3 pops our super. We generate orbs. We kill all the ads. Then we'll get to the plate where me, Mac, and Mixer will go to one of the smaller 3 plates around the edge. I'll give a quick little countdown. I'll give a quick 3, 2, 1. We'll all jump on, and with the crystals, we shoot the person to the right. Then when her shield is taken down, one of the warlocks puts a well on her, and we DPS with our swords. And then we go back to ad clearing again. And then once we get to the next plate on that floor, we then do the crystals again, then DPS. At the end of that floor, we have a puzzle room. So everything I just explained about the little number keypads on phones and all of that shit, that's where that will come into effect. And then once we get all 3 of the screens correct in the puzzle room, there's going to be like a couple of little platforms that are going to drop down. We just jump up them onto the next floor, and then we do the exact same thing as the first floor. We kill ads, we chain supers, and then we go to a plate, do crystals, DPS. Kill ads, use supers, and then DPS, and then there's another puzzle room. And then we're on to the final one, which is literally just 2 DPS phases and 2 lots of ads. So that was just like a kind of little basic rundown of how it works. But I mean, I think that we should get into it, because I think the hardest part is going to be the puzzle room. So if we can get some practice on that, that would be ideal. So if we all come to this door, we can start the encounter.
Are you ready, kids?
Clearly.
Right, Mac, if you get your tether. I'll
I
use
just
my
got
super
pushed
here.
into the ceiling.
Who do you want on first well?
If we have proper on first and use second straight light. Right,
Gotcha.
get to our place, get to our place.
Alright, I guess I'm going to this one over here.
Yeah. Right.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh shit, I...
To your right, to your right, to your
Right.
right.
Get off, get off, get off, get off.
Oh god. I'm sorry, I got really confused.
Always to your right, so you can approach it from
Alright.
the left and look into Jess or to
Didn't
whoever
I
is
accidentally dropped mine? There we go.
making the triangle.
Ow.
That is bad.
Yeah, we got it.
So then we're back to ad clearing. So if you get one of the ad clear supers here.
I already used mine.
Yeah, I used mine too. Whoops.
Add clears super with their horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the stasis class will have a chance of breaking one of the.
Right, if we get to a plate.
Right that are left.
Probably.
Alright, coming over. Ready.
Right, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Alright, we got it right then.
Right, we're gonna wipe here because that. Oh yeah, that's also something that I forgot to say. But the encounter is on a timer, so she's literally gonna wipe us when the timer gets to 0.
This is so sad. Oh, look at me with the most kills. So good at this game.
So the timer resets when the puzzle room is done?
Yeah,
If I
the
remember
timer
correctly.
resets when the puzzle room's done.
Okay.
Another little thing to note about the timer is that when we're doing the crystal phase, the timer actually goes down double speed. So that's why it's really important that we get the crystal phase down well. So
Right.
we don't lose out on the time that we'll need for the puzzle
Okay, I'm
room.
starting to understand.
I need a drink, man.
I guess I'll
literally using
keep my
voice.
super for last at clear.
Yeah, I'll say I'll get my ad clear super first once the Matt gets his tether down, and then after that we'll just call out. Right, if we start getting to plates, get these final ads now. Right, okay. 3, 2, 1, jump. Nice. We start getting around to plates now. If you're going for that plate towards the outside of the map, be careful because she might boop you off. Right, okay. 3, 2, 1, jump. Nice, guys. We've got a lot of time for the puzzle room.
Alright.
Right. So come in here, kill some ads, and look to the one to our left.
Oh.
Okay, so 2's ready.
Wait, so I'm standing on this one?
No, you're standing closest to top left. So you're standing in the
This
middle.
one? Okay, this
Symbol
one?
on the left
This
wall.
one.
This one. Are you ready?
Alright,
3,
yep.
2, 1, jump.
You did it.
Changed again.
Alright, 4 is ready.
Ow. Oh.
2's ready.
3's ready.
Man, this is easy.
Mac.
Mac, you're gonna be the
That's
top corner.
Right.
That-
So
this one?
what do I say? I just don't get this part.
So Max, look at the symbol ahead. Look at
Yeah.
the symbol right ahead.
It's a fish.
To your right.
No.
To your right. To your right.
It's in the front of the room. There's a
The
blank
one that
symbol in
has
the top
missing.
corner.
Oh yeah. What about it?
That's the one that's the plate that you stand on.
Okay.
The first missing
The most
thing is
important
right
thing
here
in this
next to me.
encounter.
Look behind you.
Where go?
First
that-
missing
go with tray later.
Cell
That's
is
what you
here. Right?
Alright.
So you're gonna have to jump
Yeah,
on that.
remember you're reading from left
Okay,
to
so I'm
right.
jumping on this one.
So yeah, we're gonna
I
wipe.
just-
We're gonna wipe
I
this
did
time.
not
So
understand the
yeah, we're gonna wipe this time. So
explanation,
I
so
just
hopefully we can pull through.
yeah, I just explain it again. So because you're getting the closest to top left, in this scenario, your plate is top left. So the one that you'd be
pieces
stepping on.
match the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It took me a moment. I am a huge brain. I'm so smart. I know.
Undoubtedly.
I should join SNL. Send us to bloody Neptune. Oh, sudden silence. Wasn't that joke hilarious?
Light laughter in the background.
Cricket noises.
It's fun.
Ahaha.
That weather horde is great. I barely need to shoot anything.
I don't use it very often. I probably should use it more.
The horde's really good for this encounter because it's a really good orb generator, and it covers an area, so it can very easily get multi-kills
Right.
generated.
If we start getting to a plate,
Yep. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm here.
right. 3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, that was a nice amount of damage.
Whoa.
Oh,
Fuck
oh no,
you.
oh no, oh no, no! Oh god, I think I'm gonna, ooh, I almost fell off the map.
I'm gonna
Right.
revive.
Let's start getting to plates.
Alright, I'm here.
What the fuck? Right. Just give me a second to regen. Okay. 3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, we're doing
Right.
quite a bit more damage.
We haven't got much time here.
Alright,
2's ready. It's the exact same as before.
alright.
4 is ready.
This one should
Three's
be
ready.
ready, yes?
Right. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh,
Alright.
fuck you. Okay, we got it.
Okay,
Alright, 4 is ready.
2's ready.
Here's ready.
this one's ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Okay, I'm really glad I'm getting this. I might die though.
2's ready.
Yep, I'm dead.
If someone can get that res quickly.
4 is ready.
Resing.
Thank you.
Remember
Okay,
to use
but-
your sword to block. To
Yeah,
block
yeah,
the
yeah.
dam.
Yeah.
We all ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, jump. Nice. Good job, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand this encounter now.
Right,
I
now
I
we
need to
jump up these
on
platforms.
platforms.
Watch
Oh,
out,
boy.
they're gonna be two
They
plate
have a
lengths
tendency
off.
of spinning, so be careful of that.
Yeah, if you touch the
Don't
center,
worry, I
you-
mastered that whilst you were explaining. Oh, never. Well, I didn't master someone bumping into me.
I've got super.
Give me a moment. I need to make my way back. Oh, why did it not?
It's fine.
You can take your time to come up.
Alright. Okay, it's struggling. I'm struggling, really. I'm always struggling, I am. Okay, I made it. The hardest part of this encounter, and I've done it. So good at this game.
Congrats.
Right, let's get to plates.
Okay. Sorry I took so long. I'm late. There was traffic.
3,
I'm ready.
2, 1, jump.
Hey, I've got next super.
Oh, sorry, I popped mine.
Don't worry, you can always pop tether. Tether makes even more orb generation.
Yeah.
in the future.
Tether can just be
Okay,
popped
but
whenever.
we don't have another super now.
Go with their heart.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Right, start getting some plates.
Alright. Just need to figure out which one's mine.
Once again, be careful of the ones that are facing off the map. Right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at us go.
Right, we
Those
haven't
fake-
got
those
too
fake have,
much
like, a
time.
pickup icon. What are
Don't worry
those?
about them.
Don't worry
They're
about them
old.
for now.
They're old. Yeah, that's from when the Raiders first released. We don't need those.
2's ready.
Four's ready.
Which one should I?
The first one, the first
This one.
one.
This one. Okay. Okay.
Right,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Four's ready.
2's ready.
3's ready.
I'm ready. I don't know which
3,
number I am.
2, 1,
Mac, you're
jump.
on the third, yeah.
2's ready.
Four's ready.
3's ready.
In
Okay,
front of you.
here.
Right. No, Mac, over there.
I'm so confused.
Mac, you're on 4. That one.
This one, right? I'm sorry. I have a
3,
really bad
2,
measure
1,
of
jump.
perspective.
Fine.
On.
Yes. Oh, we
Oh,
just got
that's
that.
basically being
Oh.
That's perfect. Because now you just have to do that sort of thing on the boss 2 more times.
Okay. Hopefully, I make the parkour a lot faster. Already not.
My suggestion for the parkour
I've got
is
super
on
here.
the middle.
Just struggling getting on top of the things and also bumping into people. Okay.
Start getting around to plates.
All right. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, I clicked right click. Oh, that would have been
Oh
bad.
shit, I'm out of sword ammo.
Oh no.
You're not
That's
running
fine, that's
double
fine.
heavy finders? Oh my god, how
super?
could you? Yeah.
Stupid ogre. There's sword ammo over here. Wait, that's probably actually only appears for me. Whoops.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm too used to Crucible.
So for this last ad clearance, the ads aren't going to stop spawning, so we're just going to have to decide on the time to start. I'll call that when.
Oh.
I'm going to say after these set of ads that spawn in now. We get on.
Okay, this is yours.
Okay.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh shit. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got it,
don't
nice.
matter. Don't matter none.
Somehow.
Oh, it's really fun to spawn with you guys.
I know, right? Very interactive gameplay.
Nice.
Oh, Masterwork Transfiguration.
I think my
I got Apex Predator.
I think the drives in my headphones just gave out after that scream. Not
You
gonna lie.
saved my sister. Thank you.
Alright,
We are gamers.
Nice, 7
Your
enhancement
desires
cores.
feed a
The
nation
best thing I could get.
I didn't get anything.
Right.
Oh, because I already.
They shadow
That's
the sun. Kill it. Rip out its heart.
resets.
Bring it to us. We will purify.
God, I still need to complete the prophecy armor set.
Culture you cannot understand.
No
Also,
comment.
you can say you won today.
Alright, we're just gonna jump up the street here.
Oh, the greatest challenge.
Fuck's sake, man.
it is a challenge, you know.
Wish for my dad.
It's only hard for me on Titan.
Perhaps you and I can work together.
Imagine being Titan.
Oh, still good.
Oh, it's all crystally in here. So this is the ogre part.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he's.
Nah.
Yeah, the ogre's piss easy. So.
Insert funny Shrek joke here.
Oh,
There's
that
a
would do,
corrupted
dog
egg
here. That would
afterwards, if you guys
do.
want.
We didn't put the
Yeah,
wish
we
in there
didn't
yet.
put the wish, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
gave
yeah.
them spawn.
Whoopsie.
Then never mind.
Imagine not having all the eggs already. I'm just one Aham Carbon away from Curse Breaker.
Imagine not already having the Curse Breaker.
I would have had
Yeah.
it ages ago if I
Imagine not
played the
having
game.
Cursebreaker.
I just need to do that thing that takes 6 million weeks.
Out of all the voices, why? Out of all the voices, why Asher Mir?
It's actually a lot of different voices. It's
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah,
I really
Riven
like that
of
they did
a
that.
1,000 voices.
One time I heard it and Riven sounded Irish, so.
Alright, top of the morning to Galactic. Fuck, that was shit. Man.
You
Exactly.
just had Jacksepticeye.
No, they had Taylor come in for a sec.
Imagine waiting for it to be fully dead.
Imagine.
That's a
I
bad
can't.
word.
Imagine what?
All the people.
Imagine all
It's
the
I like
people.
it.
So, can Riven only impersonate 1,000 people exactly?
No.
You know? Then why is it 1,000 voices, huh?
Because it's a lot.
You are destined to fight forever.
What sounds better, Riven of 1,000 voices or Riven of infinite voices?
Riven of a
I-
few voices.
I think 1,000 voices.
Riven of at least 2 voices.
1,000, but
I'm
they can't
having
say
a little
10.
bit of trouble with this part.
Hunter.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Don't worry about it. It's it's a nightmare for me too.
It's not.
You
At
s-
least I'm not alone.
You see, it's the hunters that died here.
It's not that bad. Just put
In
on
the
Stomp.
end, it's literally worth it when it doesn't give me a sick new jump. No, come on!
I'm
Oh!
gonna turn down my volume a little bit while I'm at it.
But yeah, good idea by the way.
Thinking the same thing.
I just
Oh.
turn down his volume.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm sorry. These
It's all
cursed
good. You
hunter
just,
boots.
Just might have gave me a little bit of a ringing in my ear.
That it happens.
You're just excited. I get it.
I'm not excited. I'm crying.
I need to BRB 30 seconds.
Yeah, I need to go.
You know that works for me.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
I just don't need to rush. I'm too used to rushing this. You know, could these platforms turn any faster? That'd be lovely.
I feel like that explains all this game. If you just stop taking it at like light speed pace and you just wait for things to happen, it's a lot
Unless
easier.
it's the Whisper mission. You know, probably shouldn't take that slowly.
No, you can. It's easier if you're patient with it than trying to rush through it.
True. I'm finally here!
Oh, my friends are gonna drag me through Whisper tomorrow.
Defeat
need me to
Morgoth,
finish
the
the
Spire
catalog.
Keeper.
Sulgith.
Just gonna do a funny real quick.
Okay, I'm back. Also, why am I dead?
No reason. No one did anything. I'm innocent.
By the way, just do you want me on tether here again, or should I go golden gun? I don't.
Yeah, you can go golden gun. We only really
I
need a
might
bubble and a well.
Should I switch to top tree ever?
I
Or just
mean,
not be Tever?
yeah, just. I mean, it doesn't
like-
really matter. You're probably not gonna use your super here unless you're using it to save yourself. So.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I could use arc because I like that.
I don't have any witherhoard shots.
Right. Do we still? Is it still necessary to use swords?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you
These
want
staff
me
is
to use melting points still?
No. Can you switch to top tree void, please?
Booble.
I'm back.
What the hell are you
Bubble
doing up
reset.
there?
I go places.
I travel.
Do you know how to place down the bubble? You know that you have to press and hold the super key, right?
Yes.
Cool.
You play Titan,
Did
right?
you just ask a Titan main?
Well,
how to
but,
use bubble?
sometimes,
you
some,
guys do
listen, man.
crayons,
I've done a
so-
lot. I've done a lot of Sherpas, and a lot of people don't know how to put down a bubble.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
accurate.
serious? Wow.
There's a lot of people that don't know how to put down bubbles.
That's kind of sad, actually. Wow.
It's all
I mean,
those
it
blueberries
says-
out there that haven't
It
played
says
since
right
Season 1.
there.
Told you to
Oh,
assume
man.
people read the skills anymore. They don't have to level them up anymore. Remember when that was a thing?
That's true. I remember that. Good old D1 veteran right here.
So I need a little bit of a refresher for this one, I think.
Right. So,
And ultimates and all that stuff.
Mainly ad clear, I'd say.
yeah, it's
I'm
literally
running
add
a
clear
well,
with your
so.
swords.
So you don't need my well or anything?
I've got a
No,
well.
we just need at least one well and one bubble.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
And
who's
I know how
responsible
Warlock
for these
mains
dead
hate well,
flowers?
despite the
I
fact that I think
can't
they're really
understand
good
what
class.
you're saying.
I'm saying that middle tree solar on Warlock is a really good class.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I can close this image now. I just looked in Sherpa Talk. The second encounter is the hardest in the raid, you'd say? Wow. Then these next two are gonna be easy. Is it two? I don't know.
Yeah, the second count is probably the hardest just purely because of the puzzle room.
Aside from Legit Riven, because Legit Riven requires thinking.
Well, legit Riven's
Lord knows I can't
legit
do
Riven's
that.
not hard. It's just the case of if you
Yeah.
do the slightest fuck up, like it's over.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
When we were doing
I
that one
have
run,
never done a Riven legit.
it's really fun.
We'll have to do one with you.
I'd love to.
Wait, what's the difference between Riven Legit and Riven?
Oh, pfft, huge.
Riven legit
either
is normal
choose
Riven.
Or you
To
do
learn.
so much. You want to
Riven
learn how to
legit-
do eyes, cleanse things, shoot blisters, which you don't actually have to do anymore because of how much damage you can do before then.
If you cheese Riven, which is what we'll be doing, it's literally you essentially cheese
Slap her with
through
a
a
sword.
wall and you clip her toenails with swords.
You clip
Huh.
her toenails.
Yeah.
You'll see, it's exactly as
No
Juice
one's
says.
ever said it like that. Ew.
At this point,
Riven's
we're
blast
just like
wish is a
slapping everything
pedicure.
with the sword.
Yeah, that's the 15th wish.
Pedicure?
Nails.
Like for this boss, we have to slap him in the taint with our swords. So
Jesus. I mean, I guess you're right.
I know I'm right. That's how I always explain it.
Slap the taint. Alright, cool.
So for this encounter, we're going to be circumcising Morgoth. So for this encounter, we're going to be split into 2 teams of 3, one on the left and one on the right. I'm going to be on the right. I'm going to bring Mac and Harley with me, and then if we have proper Straylight and Mixer on the left.
Yeah, dream team.
Now, this right here in front of Morgoth is a new thing that we'll see later in the race. Now, don't jump through it or step through it because it will start the encounter.
Did you just say jump through it?
Oh no.
Do it, Mac.
No, I don't think I will.
Now, this is called a Taken Strength. And Taken Strength is something you can jump through, not walk through this little light bit underneath. We need to jump through the orb itself to pick it up. We can hold up to 2 Taken Strength stacks, so that's essentially, you can pick 2 of those orbs up, and on the 3rd you'll die, so the maximum that you can have at a time is 2. Now what we're going to have to do is that we're going to have to pick up, I believe it's 10 Taken Strengths, in order for us to be able to DPS Morgoth. Now, the way in which we pick up the Taken Strengths, or gain the Taken Strengths, is going to depend what role you have and what side you're on. Now, on left side, so for Mac and Straylight, proper, I'm going to say, can you pick up the first and last Taken Strengths? Cool. So, for Mac and Straylight, on the left side, what's going to happen is that we're going to clear ads, and at a point, I'll call out when this is happening. 2 Taken Strengths, so that orb in the middle, are going to spawn on the left-hand side, and all you need to do is pick up 1 each. That's all you need to do. Once you've picked up 1 each, you can go back to ad clearance. What's going to happen later on in the encounter is that 2 more Taken Strengths are going to spawn in on the left side, and once again you just pick up 1 each, and that is basically your entire job. Just something that I want to say about this encounter in general is that it's very important that we don't die, because we can recover from deaths, but if you've got Taken Strengths, the Taken Strengths respawn in on the map, and it gets pretty messy because they will respawn wherever they like. They won't spawn to a specific side. So it is ideal if we do stay alive, if possible. But that's essentially it for you guys on the left side. Now, on the right side, we've got something slightly different. Now, what's going to happen is that when the Taken Strengths spawn in on each side, Mixer, you're going to pick up both of them on the right side. So 2 of them will spawn in and you will pick up both of them. What will happen... Actually, no, hang on. Harley, can you do that job for me, please?
Yep, I'll pick them both.
Yeah,
no worries.
you pick them both up.
What the hell?
Now, now, Mixer, what you're going to do, you may have noticed in the last encounter, there was these things called, what are the captains called again?
Eyes of
I-
Riven.
Eyes of Riven, that's it. There's these special Taken captains called Eyes of Riven. Now, last encounter, you might have noticed that there was a relic that was dropped on the floor that none of us picked up, and it wasn't used in that encounter. In this encounter, we're going to be using that relic. For fuck's sake, my voice, man. We're going to be using that relic in this encounter. So what happens is that after Harley picks up both of the Taken Strengths on the right side of the map, you're going to kill one of the Eyes of Riven. Now, these Eyes of Riven are going to drop one of these relics. And what you're going to do is that you're going to pick the relic up, and what happens is that Harley is going to get trapped by Morgoth. Now, just a little bit of context onto why this happens. So, as I said, Harley picks up both the taken strengths. What this does is this ensures that Harley will get trapped by Morgoth, because Morgoth always traps the person with the most taken strengths on the map. So by doing this, we ensure that Harley is always the one who will get trapped first. So it just makes it a little bit easier for you. So what you'll do, you'll kill the Eye of Riven, you'll pick up the relic, and you'll run over to where Harley is. Now, you'll know when Harley's trapped because she has like this big taken tornado type of thing around her.
I will probably scream at you too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she'll probably call it out.
Should I turn
One
down
of
your volume
those.
too?
And-
No worries.
Okay.
And what you were going to do, while you are holding the relic and while Harley is trapped, you're going to run up next to her and you're going to press the grenade button. So whatever you've got grenade binded to, for me it's Q, but whatever you've got grenade bind to,
Q buddies.
you will use your ability on Harley with your grenade button, and what you do is that you steal the taken strength that Harley has gained, and you now have 2 stacks of taken strength. So this means that you then can't pick up any taken orbs, which then means that Harley has to pick up both taken orbs again when they come back in on the right side. So that is basically your entire job. For what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a second cleanse with the relic. So I'm going to be doing what Mixer was doing, but the difference is, on the second time, everyone on the map, apart from me and Proper, are going to have 2 stacks of taken strength. So any of you could get trapped. It could be Harley again, it could not, but the only thing is, it isn't guaranteed to be Harley again. So it could be anyone on the left side, it could be anyone on the right side. So what happens is, if you're trapped, you need to call out your game attack to me, so that I can come over, cleanse you, take your taken strength, and at that point, we should be ready for DPS phase. Now, in order to get the final taken strength orb in that Proper needs to pick up, we need to make sure that all the orange bar enemies on each side are dead. So that's just a little thing to keep on top of. What's going to happen then is that Proper's going to pick up the last taken strength orb, which is going to spawn in the exact same place. Us 5 are going to get to these rocks at the back, right where I'm standing, respective to each side. So if you're on the left side, you'll be standing towards those rocks. And once Proper picks up that last taken strength orb, we DPS. Now, DPS is really fucking easy. Yet again, we just get a well down from either me or Proper. We get a bubble down from Mixer, and we just use our whirlwind swords, and that is literally it. Just a little thing about Morgoth himself during DPS phase. Because we're using swords, he has a tendency to rise up in the air. This isn't much of a problem. All you need to do is just aim directly up. If you aim directly up and swing your sword, it will hit him. That is how to deal with that. Now, that is basically the entire encounter. It's a very, very easy encounter. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Woo.
So Mac and I each pick up 1 orb
Yeah.
once they spawn,
You
and then again
pick up one each
I'm
on
not
the
on the
left.
right- I'm not on
Yeah,
the
you're
right
on the
side,
right. Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah,
I'm with
it is I that will pick 2. Don't worry about.
Oh, so I'm with both. Sweet.
So at the minute we're just clearing ants.
Wait, is this
I'm alone on my side.
back on the right side?
Wait, which?
Yeah,
Mac, you're on the
Mac, you
left
need to
side.
be on left side. You need to be on
Oh,
left side.
I swear I remembered you saying I would be on your side.
Yeah, I thought that's what I remembered too. Oh well.
Did I? Oh fuck. Well, never mind. I explained the roles in this way anyway.
Oh, he
Right,
is
it's
big.
both the fucking M's, man. So the taking strengths you're about to spawn in, pick up one each on the left side, and Holly has both on the right side.
Alright, I've got them both.
Got one.
Alrighty, where is? Oh, there he is. That's not it.
Okay, so ours is
Wait, so-
probably going to spawn in down here.
So, does one of us take this one?
Pick it up.
So whoever hasn't picked one up
I'm
yet needs
trapped,
to pick it
I'm
up.
trapped. Not me.
Where is it?
It didn't spawn. It didn't. One didn't spawn on the right side. There's one that spawned on the left side. That was. That's really
There's
fucking.
one on left. No, wait.
Yeah. I mean, for fuck's sake, man.
Alright. Dang.
That was something that I forgot to mention. Sometimes it doesn't spawn on the side. If you're unlucky, it
Taking
will.
strengths again.
Yeah. And then.
Or do I just pick this one up again?
Oh,
Yeah.
here's one.
And then,
Alright.
Mixer, what I'll get you to do, if you go around and you grab two taken strengths, there's one here on the right side and there's one on the left side
Yeah,
at the
the
top.
Eye of Riven is
Pick
now
that up
here.
straight away. The
Oh,
taking
you,
strength.
you want me to get the taking strengths now?
Yeah,
I'm trapped.
yeah, I'm coming.
I'm on the left side.
There's one right at the top on the left side.
Alright, I got two.
Nice, that should be it. Yeah, that's it, right. Get to the back of the map,
Alright.
get to the rocks.
Oh, he's
Come
pushed.
to me.
Wait, so do we all go on the same side, or yeah, okay.
We'll,
yeah.
we'll just get to where we are. Right, proper if you just pick it up.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Up or down well.
Right, it's DPS, it's DPS.
Alright.
Okay, go to mid. Pass through the dome.
The noises.
Hit him in the butt.
Oh, he is. Okay, that was fast.
The noises that he makes.
He just floated
Grips,
way up there.
grips
Ooh,
of the great
another
heart.
supremacy. I swear I only get supremacy from this encounter.
He's just right there. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I like him. For me, Morgan is the easiest encounter in the whole raid.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Well, both pretty easy.
Fault's the
Even
most
with, like,
enjoyable for me.
We lost two taken strengths and still it was no problem to recover them.
I'm excited to see the big lizard.
Ooh, the vault is my favorite encounter.
It
Yeah.
has amazing music.
Yeah,
for
Harley,
the,
what do you usually do in Vault?
Sorry?
What do you usually do in Vault? Do you read and run, or do you just clear ads?
I can do both. Whatever you need me on.
Okay.
would
I
like
know
to
how to
read
do
on
both
rocks,
roles.
please. I like reading on rocks.
The only thing I did was running on rocks.
Okay. Right, if Stray Light Mixer and Mac just stay here with me, don't go up the elevator. Stay here.
Okay.
Harley and probably you can go up. It's fine. Now this what I'm about to explain isn't relevant just yet, but it will become clear soon once we get to the final encounter. Now, all I'm going to say is, you drop down from the elevator, you run up to here, and you dunk the heart into this bulb here.
Oh yeah, I know Queen's Walk.
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
So that's all you need to know for now. That'll become
Yes, but
apparent as to what that means later on. But
so do we go into the elevator now?
yeah, that's just
Alright.
something I wanted to show you
We
guys.
go.
Yeah, I just stayed to watch because I always usually get the heart first, so I never make the whole Queen's Walk.
Okay, so item supers.
Right. Aclear supers. Aclear supers. Aclear weapons. You can switch off your sword if you want to, but it's still very good for taking down the high health knights in this. So if you really want to take it off, then you can. But I mean, I'd advise keeping it on.
Would Xenophage be any help? Because I usually end
Yeah.
up using Okay.
Yeah, I also.
Yeah,
I also
Xeno's
use
good.
Xeno.
Xenophage does 3-4
Works.
shots to the knights.
Alright, so Xenophage it is.
I wanted to rally to the flag, not put another one.
Oh,
The
thanks.
heck?
Well, sometimes when life gives
I
you
can
lemons.
rally again.
Oh yeah, no, there's a weird thing with Vault where you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
place 2 flags.
Ah.
Sweet. I was like, oh, I'm screwed because I rallied and then had to switch my super, but nope.
So, straight up, I'm gonna put you on. Do you remember how to do the job that you were doing last time?
So I run in, I kill a knight, I get a thing, and then I run to some place you tell me.
Yes, this
Yeah.
And I have to tell you what buff I have, Antumbra
Yeah.
or Penumbra.
Yeah, that's basically it. So, we'll have you on running for rock side. I'll be running for steps. I want to have someone new do
Are we
the
dipping,
running.
reading, and running?
Yeah. So mixture or mac, it's between you two. You can decide
And,
who wants
what?
who wants the slightly harder job.
You
Mac
could take it.
does.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
What would that slightly harder job be?
I don't.
Just put it this way: you won't be clearing ads.
Okay, I want to clear it.
Oh,
Then Mac.
that's
oh.
this harder one?
Oh, dang it! I wanna read. Let me read. Fine, whatever. What do you want me to do?
So you'll be running?
You'll volunteer one of yourselves.
Well,
But if you can't choose one
I
yourself,
don't volunteer myself, so.
I would say
Honestly,
roll for it,
Wouldn't
but
running be easier?
okay, then Mac will have you
Honestly,
running.
like, it doesn't matter too much. Like, when I first did
Yeah,
the
it
raid,
literally doesn't
Tempest
matter.
put me on ad clearing. You have a lot to do. It's just that if you do the vote, Jess will teach you how to read the plates, which is like not that hard. So.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's just not ad clearing. So fine. I'll take Mac then. Okay, because you can't make the
For
lines
what?
up. I'll take Mac
For what?
for running, reading and running. You're gonna be reading and running vault. So you'll be reading and running for tree side. If I have proper on my side with me on step side ad clearing, Harley, if you don't mind going to trees, and Mixer if you with stray light on rocks.
I will protect you, Mac. No worries.
Thank you.
Right here.
Now, I'll
Hunter gang.
The gang.
I'll explain the simpler role first. So this is for you, Mixer. You are going to be clearing ads for this side here, which is rock side. So you're just basically clearing ads. When this side opens up, because sides will get blocked off in this encounter, when this side's open up, you help clear the ads in the side. You never go into the room itself, however. You never cross this bit here.
Right.
Because if you get trapped in, it's not something that we can't recover from, but it just makes it a bit harder. And if you got a knight on your side and then it wasn't called out, it would get messy. But you just clear ads. Now,
nice.
Oh, lovely.
I'm clipping that.
Definitely
Now-
worth the clip. Definitely within the top 10 of Jess's burps.
Why do you hold gnawing hunger like that? That doesn't look convenient.
now something that's going to happen throughout this encounter is that knights are going to spawn in, very high health knights. So I believe it's every time a new side is opened up, a knight begins to spawn in.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get them 3 times.
So what happens is, this encounter is on a 3-round rotation with 3 cycles. So, for one cycle within the round, there will be 1 knight spawning in on one of the sides. For the second cycle, there will be 2 knights spawning in on 2 of the sides, and for the third cycle, all 3 knights on all 3 sides will be there. Now, if you're unlucky, you'll get a knight every time. The odds of that happening, obviously like a third, but but basically what will happen, you'll have a taken knight spawning right at the back of your room. If your side's closed off, if your side's blocked off, you just wait for him to come through the barrier and you just take him down. And what you're preventing him from doing is wiping the team, because what the knights attempt to do is get to this plate that you're standing on right now and they dunk. And if they dunk for too long, they will wipe the entire team. So you're just in charge of making sure that that doesn't happen and just clearing ads. And that's basically all you're going to do for the entire thing. Now, Mac,
Yes.
at the beginning of the encounter, what me, you, and who did I put? Straylight. Yes, me, you, and Shreya are gonna stand on each of our plates. So there's 3 plates. There's 1 plate there, 1 plate there, and 1 plate there. One each for each side. And what's gonna happen is we are gonna see 3 symbols each. I will start out by calling out a symbol, which will then either get passed to you or Straylight, and then from there it will get passed to the final person. Now, just a little thing about the symbols. There's a lot of symbols in this raid. I think there's about 16. Now, you don't need to memorise all of these. I'm not going to go through names that you have to know for each one of these symbols. What I'm going to tell you is that you need to describe these symbols that you see in a very, very detailed way. Because there's a lot of symbols, and actually there's a lot of them that are very particular. So you can't just call out something like dragon, because there's 4 dragons. And you can't call out dragon breathing fire, because there's 2 dragons breathing fire. There's 1 breathing fire to the left and 1 breathing fire to the right. So that's just a little thing that you will need to watch out for. You need to describe the symbols that you see in a very, very good amount of detail, so that the next person knows what you're talking about. So, with that in mind, we all stand on our plates. We will see 3 symbols up here. What I will do, I will start off the rotation. I will start off by calling out my middle symbol. So, for example, I might call out that I have bird on a branch, let's say. Now, either you or Straylight will have it on your left or your right. So, Mac, if I called out bird on a branch, and if you saw that on your left, you would call out that's on my left. And then you call out your middle. So, for example, if your middle was 8 snake, you would call out my middle's. So, how your call out would go is that you would go, that's on my left, my middle is 8 snake, and then Straylight may say, that's on my right. And that's all we need to know. Now, it could go the other way. It could go to Straylight first. So I could say, my middle's bird on a branch, and Straylight could have it on his right. So then he would call out, okay, that's on my right, my middle is 8 snake, and then you call out that, for example, your left is 8 snake. And then that is the call out phase done. Now there's a slight difference between these 2 examples. The first one where you called out seconds, you had to call out your middle because we needed to get the symbols around to Straylight. But in the second example, you didn't need to call out your symbol because you were the last person for the symbol to be on your side. So we don't need your middle. So that's a slight difference. Now, this does correspond with the dunking and how things work, so if you want me to explain how that works, then I can, but it may confuse you a bit more. But if you really want to learn it properly, I can explain it to you.
Wait, what do you mean by dunking though? Like,
Okay,
Dunk.
so once we've read out,
yeah,
so
like, there's knights that like, I've like seen stuff about this encounter before. Like, knights will approach with like a fuck ton of health and they'll like hit the thing. And if
They
you
stab their
on-
sword
Yeah,
into the
that-
blade.
that
and
is-
They haven't stabbed in long enough.
Yeah. So there's something else I need to know about them apparently.
no, not
No,
the knights,
just
not the
kill
knights.
them.
You're not at clearance.
Okay.
We'll kill them real quick, so don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
All right. You better. or
If
else
if you've
I'll
got a
sue
knight
you.
and you're there, then of course help kill the knight.
Well,
But
good luck with that.
as a runner, you don't need to worry about them. That's the ad clearer's jobs to take them down. Now once we've done that little sequence of the symbols and it's gone around to everyone, 2 of our sides will be blocked off. So, for example, let's say it's trees and rocks that is cut off, which means step side is open, which is my side. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to go in, I'm going to kill the Eye of Riven, so the same taken captain that has been in the past 2 encounters is going to spawn when your side is open. What you do, you go in there, you kill the taken knight. Once you've killed the taken knight, if you remember the relic from last encounter and the encounter before, you pick that relic up. Now what you need to do is you need to run to another side, because Bungie haven't made it easy for you. Bungie, once you pick the relic up, your side is going to be blocked off again, and a different one will open. So what you need to do is run to the sides that is now open. Now one of the people in the main vault area will call out this to you. So say for example, tree side was open, they would call out, okay, trees is open. Now, for you, Mac, to get to these little different areas on the map, there are these hallways that lead around. So if you're looking towards this direction, to your left is your way around to the rock side, and to your right is your way around to the step side. So if we were to call out, okay, steps is open, and if you go in, kill the knight, kill the captain, pick up the relic, and we call out steps is open, you run round to the right, and you go right through here. There will be 2 taken phalanxes in here. You are able to shoot with the relic, so you can shoot them or you can just run past them. And what you'll do, you'll come through, and during this, you're going to call out something that you have. You're going to be, once you pick up the taken relic, you're going to be given a particular debuff. Now this could be taken, and it's called Taken Essence. Now there's 2 types of Taken Essences. There's one called Taken Essence Antumbra and Taken Essence Penumbra. You're going to call out to me which one that is, because this determines which plate you're going to be dunking on. So, say for example, you come out through steps, you call out, okay, I've got Penumbra. And I say, okay, you need to dunk on steps. You run forward to the steps plate, which is here, and you use your grenade button to dunk. And that's it. That's your job until we do another round. Did you want me to go over that technicalities of this? Because I can, but...
Well, like, is it important?
Well, I mean, I'll be telling you where to dunk anyway, but if you want to know, I can tell you.
I think it's not necessary, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay. So that will happen once. Now, as I said earlier, this encounter is on a 3 cycle and a 3 round rotation. So, say for example, step side was open first. I kill my captain, I pick up the relic. Tree side is then open, as an example. I run around to tree side, I come out through tree side, and then I dunk the relic where it needs to be dunked. Now that tree side is open, Mac, you will then go in and you will kill your taken captain, and then you will pick up your relic. From here, rocks will be open, so you will run around to rocks, and you will come out through rocks, and you will dunk where I say needs to be dunked. And then from there, because rock side is open, Straylight then does his captain, runs around, gets the final dunk, and that is the end of 1 round. Once the round is over, it's completely rinse and repeat. So yet again, all 3 of us will stand on our plates, we'll get 3 symbols. I'll call out my middle, whoever's got my middle symbol will call out which side it's on, and then they will call out their middle. And then whoever's got their middle calls out which side it's on. And then, pardon me, and then it's the exact same thing again. One of the sides is open, you go in, kill your captain, pick up your relic, take it around to the side that is now been opened, and then you dunk where it needs to be dunked. And that is essentially what we do for 3 turns.
Alright. So, just to clarify, so, just a little detail. Like, what will it look like when certain areas are closed off?
It's like a big wall.
It will be a big taken kind of barrier. Like you'll know when it's closed off. It's like a
Alright,
big
alright.
black wall. You'll know. You
So
can
I imagine
partially
like,
see
big
through it.
black walls appear in the tunnels as well. Or
No,
is
the
it...
tunnels don't block off.
Okay. Okay.
It's just the main entrances to the rooms. So along here, along there, and along there for that side.
Alright.
Just when you run, who's gonna tell you where you have to dunk? Can you tell that by yourself? or
Yeah,
do
I
we
can
need
do
to
that
know?
myself. Yeah, I can do that
Okay.
myself.
Okay, okay.
Jess's brain is massive.
Yeah, I've done
You
this.
get the Sherpa roll
I've
here.
done this raid about 50 times. I think I'm good.
All right.
Right. So
Stop shooting me!
before we start, is there any questions or
No, I
do we
think
want to
we're
get
good.
some practice in? Okay, great. Let's start. Mixer, if you get out of your side, because you might get blocked in.
Yeah, I knew that.
Right. Okay. Let's step on our plates and let's begin.
Yes. The voice channel.
My
is full,
middle.
So Harley can join.
Oh shit. Okay, right. Let's just do it anyway. She's out
I'll do it.
clearance.
I'll do it. I'll do
Alright.
it.
My middle is big fish in a circle.
That's my left.
Okay. What's your middle?
My middle is split snake.
Who got off the plate?
I did. I got pushed off. It's split snake with two heads downwards. That's my middle.
What side's that on for you, Mac?
It's right.
Cool. Right. That's all we need to know. Step side,
Good.
so.
Okay, so I did not get into my rock side.
Yeah. That's fine. You go into rocks when it's open.
Oh yeah, right. So Jess is getting her.
Which side's open?
Whoa.
Trees open.
Trees. Fantastic.
Alright. Ouch, I'm being shot.
Punch you with these straight line punch it.
Actually, I think, yeah, I should just shoot.
What the knights have dunked. Right, so now Mac, you'll be going in, and once that taken captain spawns in, you kill it and grab the relic.
Alright. Tell me when it spawns in. Okay, it spawns in, so I go kill it now?
Yeah, you go in and you
Alright.
kill it.
Fuck you.
Right, pick it up. Rock side is
okay, so-
open. What
Rock side.
What do you
Rock side
have?
is
This one, this one, this one.
Do you have Penumbra or Antumbra?
Antumbra.
Okay, you're gonna be dunking on trees.
Let's check it out.
Ooh, that's a knight. That's a knight.
Ow,
That's a
ow, ow,
Let's
ow.
check it out.
Okay, which one am I dunking on again?
Trees. So your side. You're dunking straight onto your side.
Am I getting out?
Where I am?
Okay. Baboom.
Nice. So now
Legendary at this game, I am.
steps open and straight out you're gonna be dunking on steps.
Steps, okay, coming. And steps is open.
Yep,
I got an ant, by the way.
yep.
Oh shoot.
It's fine.
Ooh, that scared me.
Someone's knight.
I think I'll save you from
I
the.
got him before it slammed.
I
Right.
just turned around and then I was
Right, back
right
on
in front
plates,
of me
back
with
on
a sword
plates.
about to hit me.
Get back on
I
play.
just kind of
I'm on the
sneak
place.
past you.
My middle is dragon breathing fire to the left.
That's my left.
What's your middle?
My middle is you snake.
That's my left.
Okay. Great, we can get off.
Steps is open. Again.
No, every side's open at the minute. Every side's open at the minute.
Oh,
Every side's open.
Sneaky
Steps
fools.
again.
This is quite fun.
Yep, it's my favorite.
Which side's
encounter.
open?
Tree is open.
Big knight. it's gone. Reduced to atoms. Oh, hello.
Use the knight to destroy the knight.
Can you stop hitting me, you asshole?
Right, Mac, you can now go in and kill your captain.
That's not the captain. That is also not the captain.
Just
Where is it?
It will spawn in a minute. It's gonna spawn. It's gonna spawn.
Alright.
Thank you, Tom. That's very nice of you.
Yeah. Kill all the ads and they'll spawn.
Okay, it's dead. Which one?
Rocks is
Penumbra.
open,
Rocks, okay.
and
it's
you'll be
Penumbra.
dunking on rocks.
Oh, that's nice. Alright. Oh, all the taken light. Whoa! Did I miss it? No,
No,
I didn't.
no, you
I
won.
thought I
You
missed
got
it.
it.
For them.
good.
Oh,
Right,
that would've been bad.
So Straylight, you're gonna be running around to steps, and you're gonna dunk on steps.
Okay. Aye, aye, aye. Do you need to know my buff?
No.
Oh, ooh, hello there, handsome.
Oh shoot. There is a knight coming out of a blocked area with a taken protecting him. Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't go through. So once he's out, it's
Oh
fine.
my God.
Right, back on plates. This is the last time, guys. We're doing very well.
Oh, Jesus.
My middle is split snake.
I love this music.
Repeat.
My middle is split snake.
That's my left.
What's your middle?
Mine is an eagle that is just an eagle with its wings down, curved a little bit at the top. I don't know what else to explain it with.
That's my right.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Taken phalanxes are assholes. Oh hey, did the
Rocks is
sparkle
open.
rock Betty
Open.
thing.
I'm going in.
I gotta say, this is a strange security mechanism.
Yeah.
But it's secure.
Trees is
Where
open.
do I go?
Okay.
I've got Penumbra.
Okay, Penumbra, you're gonna be dunking on trees.
Oh boy.
That's convenient.
Hello.
Hello. Blam.
Oh, should I kill my captain?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Yes. Very much so.
Die, loser.
Okay, steps
Okay.
is open.
Open.
Okay, finally it's
What
not
buff?
rocks. Penumbra.
You're dunking on steps.
Okay, that's nice. I like the ability for this thing.
Rocks is open.
Rocks.
Oh boy.
Red
Oh!
That's
we
an
can do
That's
this
a
in
wipe.
10 seconds.
9,
That's a
8,
wipe.
7.
Bro, I didn't see. No, it's a white man. Fuck. I didn't see the. Oh my god.
Aw, that's sad.
I didn't see the fucking taken above the play. Oh my god. It's fine. That was my fault. That was my fault. Fuck.
Skull. hearing.
did that.
It's
Okay,
okay.
let's try
I'm
that
not
again.
sad. I'm not sad because I get to hear the music again. The music. For
Oh,
the
well,
third
it's just
round
more
is
practice.
amazing.
Fuck, I am so sorry about that, man.
Alright, so I understand this completely,
I'm the-
so that's nice. It's
I'll
very
never
good.
Absolute
forgive you,
retard.
Jess. I can't believe
Oh
you
my
do
god, I
that.
can't. Oh, please forgive me.
Hunter gang back at it again.
Could
Yeah,
we have help?
everything that we did there was correct. You guys did really well. I just fucked up on the fucking the last dunk. The last dunk. Right. Let's get started then.
Nice sword you got there.
Same.
Where'd you get your sword? I got mine from.
Okay, this just proves that I need to play with my glasses on.
I forget. Oh, I got it from the season.
Nature.
Ah, I got mine from the darkness.
As one does.
Wait, that's illegal.
Right, if we get on the plates, we'll get started again.
I'm excited for Beyond Light. It's gonna be a good time.
Right,
So we're
I'm
ready?
I'm
very
so
excited.
fucking pissed off that I just did that.
I'm on my platform, so we're starting,
It
I
won't
think.
take too long. I mean, this set
My
part's
middle is
fun.
you, Snake.
That's my right.
What's your middle?
It is a dragon with a spear.
That's my left.
Nice.
I guess I can forgive you, Jess.
I'm never gonna live this down. I'm never gonna live it down. I'm gonna get fucking rinsed for the rest of my life.
Bully you.
A couple weeks from now, I'll be like, hey, Jess, remember
Rocks
that
is
one
open.
time?
I'm going in.
Remember that one time when we were doing vault and you forgot to, you slammed it wrong on the last one? Yeah.
I can't believe that I didn't see. Do you know what? I'm gonna watch back the stream and see if someone was blocking it or whether it was just my bad eyesight. I think it was my bad eyesight.
Lol.
It would be handy to blame someone else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I going? Where am I going?
Steps
Where
is
am I going?
open.
Steps.
Ooh, where?
What buff do you have?
I have Penumbra.
You have Penumbra. You'll be dunking on rocks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dunk on those rocks. I'm sorry.
Don't complain.
Why am I getting all the fucking knights today? I swear they're always on my side.
I don't hear any music. What's going on?
Is
Yeah,
the
me
music
neither.
volume off?
No.
Well, that's a rip for you because I have music.
I can hear the music. Right now it's all the
this
drums.
sucks. I hate this game.
Tree is open.
Terrible guy. 1 out of 10.
Was that a John Lennon impression? 'Cause that was
Who?
really good. Did you say who?
I mean, I may know them. I just don't recognize the name.
John Lennon's. Wow.
I don't
What's with
think
John
I do.
Lennon?
From the Beatles. What?
Oh right.
Oh,
Right.
I know. I know.
Mac,
like
your,
barely anything
things in.
about the Beatles.
Yeah, you better know the Beatles.
I know the Beatles. Of course I do. How could I not? Okay.
Yeah.
Come here, Captain. Oh, nerd.
So you'll be running around to rock sides and you're going to be dunking on trees.
What the fuck?
Duncan
A
trees.
third night already. This is
They love
unacceptable.
you. They love you. It's a good thing.
Okay, wait. I have Antumbra.
Yeah, you're dunking on trees.
Lady. Hello. It all goes around.
Nice, let's get back on our plates.
Someone's shooting at me.
My middle is 8 Snake.
That's my left.
What's your middle?
It is a dragon that's... No, wait, it's a falcon, I think, that's facing downwards.
That's my right.
Okay.
Cool.
It's a falcon dragon. I
Jesus,
figured it out. I figured out the entire Destiny lore.
Falcon Dragon.
So, trees is open.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And who's going there?
Mac.
Mac, go to
Oh.
trees.
Imagine being an Ire Riven couldn't be
Right,
me.
steps is open.
Steps is open.
What buff do you have?
It's Vault Security Mechanism. I mean, it's Antumbra.
Okay, you're dunking on rocks.
Where?
Rocks.
Alright. Gonna dunk on the rocks.
Dude, remember our answer? I'm like, security thing.
I'm a comedian, I know.
Funny guy.
I guess you could say I'm a clown.
Oh my god, I literally can't aim. My hands are sweating.
Do you have your glasses
Just
on?
tell them to stop.
Innit, man? My hands can't legally sweat without my permission.
Rocks is open.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's a might have riven.
Say that again?
Of course.
My hands legally can't
heard.
sweat without my permission.
Mac, you can always
Yeah,
assume
your
that
permissions.
riven.
Where'd he go?
He
No
jumped.
hands. No
Did he?
sweating.
He just jumped right over me. I was right
Should
there.
I-
How
should
could
I
he
go in
ignore me
now?
like that?
Yeah.
Only it was that easy.
Okay.
These assholes.
Having some trouble focusing. There's a lot of chatter.
Sorry.
Where do I go? Penumbra.
Trees is open, and you're going to be dunking on trees.
The music's about to get good.
I
don't
can't
hear
hear anything, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Turn you want to
Music,
turn your
never
drum
heard of it.
volume up
But that was
No,
another
my
night.
volume is up. That's the
like
thing.
a lot.
It glitched.
Keep getting
Oh,
the
no,
night, they just
I-
love us.
Your volume's broken.
Also,
unfortunately.
I couldn't get a knife.
Hello.
It's slamming, I'm sorry.
It's fine, I got it. Right, back on plates.
Yeah, no, my music volume is very much up. Just-
Yeah, my music's not there either, I just realised. My middle is you, Snake.
Oh yes.
That's my right.
What's your middle?
It's a falcon on a twig.
It's my left.
Cool.
You know, twig, branch, same thing. One's just usually bigger.
You're right.
Who's still one enemy life?
It's so weird. It's just so quiet for me.
Trees,
Trees is open.
Oh wait, no, I do have music. Okay, it's just quiet.
My go-to trees.
Oh right, okay. It's my time to shine, I think.
Yes.
It's my time to go pow pow pow.
Go, Mac, go.
Where's the captain?
We'll spawn in a sec.
Bloody taking its time, and it is. Oh god. I hate cake and goblins, they're so annoying. They're honestly the worst. Okay,
Okay.
and Tumbra.
Rocks is
Rocks is open, and you're going to be dunking on trees.
Alright.
Ooh, this guy's going pretty fast.
I wish I could always look like a taken. I guess I should just get taken, you know?
I really hope they bring back that taken armor from D1.
It looks a bit off. For a minute I thought I got the wrong one and I would have been terrified.
Okay,
Where am I
steps
going?
is open. What buff?
I've got Antumbra.
Okay, you're going to be dunking on steps.
Gotcha. Done.
Who's might be slamming, bro?
Aww.
Oh.
Wait, what?
There was a knight on Mixer's plate.
I was...
That's
Sorry,
proper sad, that is.
that was my bad.
God, imagine being in a clan. Couldn't be
Okay,
me.
so if it's even one night, we have to wipe. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
My bad.
They mustn't reach the plates. Pull out your sword.
I'm gonna switch back to...
Alright, yeah, I should rally to the flag.
Okay. That won't happen again, my bad.
Or will it?
I don't mind. If I get to hear the music at the end there, I will enjoy it. If we wipe before
In
that
that
last
case.
time though, I will murder someone.
Jess. What?
No. Jess is literally the one person I wouldn't murder.
Please
I
don't
am
murder me.
a big sin.
Right, okay, let's get started then.
By the way, so for the night, if you need help, you can call.
Yeah,
and
call it
Jess
out.
and I will
Yeah.
help.
As long
And
as
you
you
My
can
middle
also
is you,
body
Snake.
block him.
please repeat.
My middle's you, Snake.
That's my right. My middle is a falcon flying to the left, with wings downward.
That's my left.
Fucking really, Jessica? Really?
Wow.
Okay, my fat fucking finger is just gonna press F. Right, trees open.
Trees open.
Trees open.
Mac, go to trees.
Okay. Me go like.
Oh, now I
That was convenient. Okay, it's
Steps is
Penumbra.
open.
Steps.
And you're gonna be dunking on trees.
Once again. Whee!
I keep hearing the birthday sound effect and it keeps throwing me off. I'm like, what is this new sound here?
It's Riven's birthday!
Oh fuck, I forgot I don't have my super.
There's rocks is open. Somehow you know that.
There's a pattern.
Yeah,
Oh.
it goes round in order.
You know, at least we're not getting constant nights this time around. Very nice.
So now I go in.
So, trees will be open and you're gonna be dunking on steps.
Gotcha. Oh,
There's that trip line a little. Oh, never mind, actually. Oh.
trees and steps.
Go away. Be gone. Be gone. Ooh. That was scary. Gone.
Right, let's
Nice.
get back on our plates.
And I wish I wasn't using a shotgun for this. That'd be nice. Actually, I could literally just switch right now. What am I, an idiot? Yes, I am.
I'm back
Alright,
on
I gotta kill my
go
my
in?
pal,
Yep.
buddy.
My
Get on.
middle is
I can't.
Mac on the
Where did it
plate.
go?
Mac on the plate.
Okay. It just disappeared and I got really confused.
My middle is fish swimming up between two sticks.
A fish swimming between two sticks. That's my left, I think.
What's your middle?
Mine is a falcon going down.
That's my right.
Cool.
I love these raid mechanics. I'm excited to see what the upcoming raid will bring.
I'm excited for Bolt Blaster to come back.
I like barely
First
know anything
raid
about
ever.
enchants.
Pretty
Raid,
fun.
I played Destiny 1 like a teeny bit
Trees
back
is
in
open.
2017.
Trees is open now. Mac.
Yeah, go and kill.
Okay.
Go and kill your captain.
Come here, you. Handsome devil. Okay,
Rocks is open.
Oh, it gave me an exotic and it's Penumbra.
Penumbra, you're going to be dunking on steps.
Is that a good one?
Has been better, but yeah, it's a good PvP one.
Okay, so wait, where am I dunking?
You're dunking on steps.
Steps. Steps. Sorry, I'm losing track. This is steps? Yes, this is steps. Ooh. How?
So straight up, you're running around to steps and you're dunking on rocks.
That's a knight.
Gotcha.
Don't worry about the knights on our side. We got them.
On rocks, I'm dunking.
Why did I just use a xenophage on a
Very
dead
nice. Let's get
scion?
back on our plates.
Yeah.
I was on them the whole time. Okay.
My middle is bird flying to the left.
There's
That's my left.
That's my
What's
right.
your?
Wait, what?
You can't both have the same symbol. It's the one with the big wings.
No, wait, no. Mine's flying down. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. What
Bird
side was your
flying
one
to
on?
the-
Straight
Bird,
What side was
bird
yours on?
flying to the left is on my right. My
Okay.
middle is a bird flying downwards.
That's my left. My middle. Okay, never mind. That doesn't matter.
Wait, straight. Did you say left or right?
About what? My
Uh,
middle is flying downwards.
Yeah. No. What was my symbol on?
On the right.
Okay, cool. I thought it was. I just had a fucking big brain moment.
Why am I just not reacting? Okay, I gotta kill my captain. Yep.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, nice. For once, the goblins aren't doing
Steps is
broken.
open.
Stairs.
You've got Penumbra. You're gonna be dunking on trees.
Okay. Wow. Hopefully we'll finally complete it this time.
Rocks is open.
Mhm.
So I'll be going in next.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you will be running around to trees, and you're gonna dunk on rocks.
Running to trees. Dunking on rocks, you said?
Mhm.
Okie dokie. There's a knight that. Oh, there's
I
no
got it.
one.
I got it.
Nice. Good
Good
job.
boy.
Good job.
Oh, we did it?
Yeah, I got it. Ghost shell. That looks nice.
I got a tyranny of
Oh.
heaven.
I got
Oh,
it.
nice.
Okay.
By the way, the ghost shell is a very rare drop from here, so.
Yeah.
Right.
getting it.
Straight like Mac and
What
Mixer.
is
If you
a
just
rare
stay
drop?
here with me
The gold
for a
shell.
second.
The Wishmaker
Where's the
shell.
ghost
Just,
shell? also?
just like for example,
Ooh.
Morgit has the vehicle, and of course I don't have it. Because
Ooh, this shell looks nice.
Let me see.
Right. Straight like
It-
Mixer and
it's
Mac. If you
completely
just stay here with
useless.
me for a second.
Yes,
Hmm?
where are you at?
I'm here.
Oh, I know how
Okay.
to do Riven.
Okay. No.
Queen's
What?
Walk.
Queen's
I know
Walk. Yeah.
very little.
If you know,
about
if you
it.
know,
Queen's Walk.
if you know the route for Queen's Walk, then it's fine. You can go on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, for Queen's Walk, we're gonna be. So, I think it's time to actually explain what Queen's Walk is. We're just running back through the entire raid. So, once we get to this part, you're gonna be entering the vault through this way. And we have to get around to Stepside. Now, yet again, Bungie hasn't made it easy for us. Stepside is going to be blocked off with that big taken barrier that we saw in this encounter. And either tree side or rock side is going to be open. Now, the one that's open is the one that you go into.
And through the tunnel?
And you go through the tunnel. Now, with the tunnel, you go the long way around. So if it was on tree side, if tree side was open, for example, you couldn't just use this little pathway here because that takes you directly to steps. You need to go through this one here because it takes you round to rocks first and then steps. And the same concepts for rock side. You can't go to the one straight to the step side, so you need to use the one that goes round to trees first and then
The
round to
longest
step
possible
fives.
path.
Yeah. Just for a little thing as well, if you the one that you can't use will be blocked off, but it's just so that you know. But that's for Queen's Walk. We won't be needing that information just yet. We're now on Riven, the fucking hardest boss in the entire game.
I have
Oh.
to use swords.
Yeah.
I just realized that this hallway has like planets, because that's Earth, that's Nessus, This is Mercury. That's Io. I've never actually taken the time to look at this room.
Bro, I just
This
fucking
one is
run
nice
through this
looking.
room.
Doesn't have Europa. SMH my head.
Maybe it's this big crystal in the middle. This blue thing at the end.
That's a stasis crystal.
Right, we're not going to need
Probably
much for this, but we're all going to need our whirlwind blade swords. Mixer,
Alright.
if you can run bubble for me, I'll run well.
Hell yeah.
Everyone else can run whatever the fuck they want because you're not going to be using it.
Alright.
So, give me a second. Just need to change. Oh mate.
Nah.
Right.
Dang, girl.
As you can tell, I'm very, very ladylike.
You're burping as much as I'm yawning, Jesus.
I don't know
Are you
why I
not
burp
entertained?
because I don't.
No,
I
it's
don't know
not that
why
I'm
I
entertained,
burp.
it's because I'm fucking tired all the time.
How do
I
you
don't know
not
why
get
I
more
burp
views
so
from
much
just
though,
the
because
burps
I don't
alone?
drink like fizzy drinks or anything. I literally just drink water.
You must secretly carbonate it or something. 'cause there's no other way you can burp from water. Actually, that's a
Someone-
lie. I've burped from water.
Okay,
Are
So,
you-
for this
are you
encounter-
keeping the panel clean?
So what do we do here?
so for this encounter, we're, as I said before, we're going to be choosing Riven. On the
Oh, yeah.
Discord, we do have an option for learning Riven legit if you wanted to. It is a very, very fun encounter. I enjoy it a lot, but it is, it's not necessarily difficult, but it is in the point
There's a
of
lot to learn.
you fuck up once and it will ruin the entire run. Like, it will wipe you instantly.
Yeah, glad I'm
Like
not doing a
ground.
legit one then.
Um,
I'd be the end of us all.
So for this encounter, there's two sides. There's tree sides and there's crystal sides. There's 3 plates on each. We all stand on a plate. We all drop down. We will all float across to this side of the map. So right here is where we're all going to be dropping down to. So once we're through the floor, you're going to be wanting to drop in this direction over to here. And we're going to run into the room and we're going to go up against the wall directly in front of us. And when we do that, it will return us to allies. It will give us a countdown for returning to allies. Once that happens, we'll be teleported back to here. Now, what's going to happen is that everyone needs to shut the fuck up because I'm going to listen out for where Riven is. And we're going to run to the opposite sides that Riven is on. And then once we drop down, we're going to stand at the top left of the map and we're going to wait for Riven to come in. Once Riven's in, I put down my well, Mixer, you put down your bubble, and we clip her toenails with our swords and we kill her. Now there is...
Okay.
That's gross.
Now, once we get her to a certain health threshold, she's going to teleport us into another dimension. All it is a bit of parkour. There's a taken strength up at the top. Only one person needs to do the parkour. You can sit at the bottom and wait if you want to. But once we pick up this taken strength, we'll be teleported back into the room, and then there's a final, and then we take down her little bit more of health off, so that she doesn't have a health bar. Then we run into her mouth and we kill the blight that's in her mouth, and that is the
Clip her
encounter.
heart's toenails.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
believe that you
gross.
can use swords on the heart,
I know.
which is a
If you don't-
which is a
if you
shame
don't-
because I'd love to clip its toenails, but it's just not
Yeah.
optimal, which
Have
is
you
a shame.
seen its toenails? Jesus. Oh man.
Right, so if
So
we all
it's
get
all
on the
about-
plate.
Positioning and running to the right spot.
Sorry, what?
So it's all about positioning and running to the right spot.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's just we've got to run to a certain place and then we're done, pretty much. So if we
Why
all
is there
step on
melons
plates,
up here? Okay, continue, sorry.
if we all step on the plates, we can get started.
Alright. Whee!
So for the people on the tree side, not one of you's gonna have to come over to Crystal side with me and Harley.
Me.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I guess Mac will.
Wait, where am I? Who? What?
You're
There's a plate
standing on the
crystal
plate
side
here,
there.
Which one?
The one that's
the
empty.
one that I just shot
Oh,
at.
this
This
one.
one.
The one that is empty. The one that
I
doesn't
know,
have
I'm
somebody
very,
on it.
very helpful.
Now for the people on the tree side, you're going to be floating over to your left. For us on the crystal side, we're floating over to our right.
Oh, hello, handsome.
That's a girl.
I know. Ain't she a
Hello.
Be
beauty?
careful. Be careful of
handsome.
floating through the middle because Riven might hit you. She's a bit of a little bastard for that.
I love the music for
I don't
this.
think she's a little bastard.
Right, so everyone over here,
Yeah.
and then we go up against this wall, and you join allies.
Me when I join allies.
Alright, this is where everyone has to be quiet.
Right side.
This music's nice.
Oh, I turned off my music.
It's time.
Cringe.
No, I turned it off for cheesing. Or cheesing.
I just have it quiet.
Right, now we're gonna kill some ads and we're gonna group up on the top left of the map. So if you come up to where I am, we're gonna be up here. Right, so Mixer, you're gonna need to put the bubble down approximately where I am. Now nobody step in front of me, otherwise you'll get crushed by Riven.
Oh, I want to get crushed by Riven.
Right, clip her toenails.
Getting pushed out the bubble.
No, not enough
Oh.
DPS. Not enough
We
DPS.
were so close.
Wait, so do we just need to we just need to kill her before then, so we just have that little
Yeah.
bit of time. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking I wasn't
I
doing
don't know
enough
why I
damage
was.
because was
No,
lost
I
in there.
wasn't doing enough damage. Why was I not doing enough damage?
I thought I wasn't because I was lost in there.
I was
Doesn't
getting
matter
pushed.
damage,
I was getting
It's
pushed
really
out the bubble, so I
crowded,
don't
yeah.
think I was doing the most I could.
I did the most despite being the last person to get there. I was like at the place like a whole second after you guys, but that's also because I like
Crystal
shot 2 Wither Horde shots and a Nova Bomb.
Wooey. That sure
I
was
think
a
it makes
moment.
Some of us have to run well, okay?
I know. I'm trying to make up for your lost damage. I'm sorry.
No, Jay, the spin attacks do work. You just need to wait until they're charged.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You have to wait till
Hello,
it has the
beautiful.
maxed out sword energy.
Is that
Please don't touch
Godzilla?
me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
That's another thing actually. It's not a raid thing, but it's just a general thing. Use your light attacks if your heavy attack's not charged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know, how have they not patched this?
Too lazy.
Yeah, that sounds like Bungie.
No, I think it's intentional.
Oh yeah, they definitely meant for us to exploit this.
I don't think it's
Right,
supposed
again?
to be doing that. Alrighty then.
Alright.
Alright.
Hive on the— wait, no. That's not it. I keep doing that. Hive on the— fuck, I did it again! Oh my god.
Far
Hive,
on
bring
the
a
right.
sword!
Alright.
You've got enough to bank primeval.
Cabal on the field.
Brother, you're nuts.
Right, everyone group up with me.
But what if I didn't?
Transmit firing. Bank those smokes.
Bank those mobs. Summon
Oh,
that
she's gonna get
primeval.
totally pranked by that. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh, we got it this time. We're good.
Cool. Right, it's the other dimension bit now. It's just a bit of parkour. If you want to follow along, then you can, but you don't have to.
Whoa!
Oh, I just remembered we don't have Michael here to do the parkour for us. I've actually got to do the parkour. That is an
It's all good.
absolute
You
shame.
have the proper gamer.
What the fuck killed me?
There's a lot of
One
weird
of them.
physics.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I've experienced a
they
lot of weird
didn't boop
physics
me
in
off.
this game.
Yeah, they didn't boop me.
Got
There's a
killed
lot
by
of
the
poopy
architect.
boys in
That's just
this.
how it is.
Well,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Bungie just said not today. They just didn't feel like letting you do it.
Oh, I got tickled.
It's
Wow,
fine, I'm up
bloody
here.
hell.
I got tickled by the spicy air.
Whoa.
Right, get those reses.
Oh, hello.
Where to now?
Fucking killer, man.
Oh, just shoot it.
Yeah, just shoot her
Yeah.
anywhere. Shoot her anywhere.
I just use whatever for this.
Blam.
God, imagine being dead couldn't be me.
Right, now we run into her mouth.
That's a bit weird, but okay.
No, it's worth it.
It's worth it, just go in. Oh, this is
Can't
horrible.
control.
I hate this. I hate this.
This is actually one of my favorite things in the whole raid. Not gonna lie.
What is
Quite
wrong with
warm.
you?
It's quite warm, very humid, but somehow comfortable. You know?
Cozy.
Ethereal key.
I got
It
an
goes
ethereal
back.
key too. Wasn't that the no?
Me too.
It's the glittering. It's the glittering key. Made. Shit.
get-
What's
the-
this? What's
you-
this heartstone for?
Don't worry, don't pick it up.
Nobody pick it up. If you've got Fate's Chosen, do not pick the fucking thing up.
Mac
Oh, I
has
have
it
Fate's Chosen. Does that mean I have to get it? Why do I have Fate's Chosen?
because Riven chose you.
Aw,
Well, Riven's
Riven.
hard.
Right.
You.
I'll be
It
back
chooses all
in
of them,
1
so.
second to explain it, but
All right.
I need a piss, man.
I second
TMI.
that notion.
I mean, you've already burped like incredibly loudly. So what's new?
God, this is a fun raid.
It's fun. Are we having fun?
Yeah. For you?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
You know, Destiny is an interesting game when you can climb into a huge creature's mouth and go to their heart because for some reason their throat leads directly to it.
I mean, this has happened so many times in World of Warcraft, I can't even count them.
Oh?
Yeah, going down some Eldritch Abomination's stomach or brain or place or tentacles.
Place? I don't want to know what that means.
Fill in the blanks, why don't you?
What do you think cooked Riven would taste like?
Like 1,000 wishes.
Cinnamon.
I wish for Kate to come back.
Maybe the darkness is gonna resurrect him.
Not in a good way. Definitely not in a good way.
Who's getting resurrected?
Oh, I hate the squishy sound your footsteps make.
Why? Riven ASMR.
To whoever is watching, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It's free to play. Download now on the App Store or the Play Store.
Wait, why are we doing ads for Raid Shadow Legends? They're not even.
It's just a meme at this point.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Have you heard? But have you heard of this awesome new game?
Or Ridge Wallet. Ridge
No.
Wallet. I've seen a lot of those too.
Yeah.
The
Still
super
hurts.
light and super
Yeah.
durable wallet. Come on, Jess. Get your headset
It's
back on.
like I'm sinking into the tentacles. That doesn't seem comfortable.
I don't think these are tentacles.
This reminds
How are
me.
they called? Like
They're the grass.
They have this Latin name.
yeah, they're the lining of the stomach, but I don't know how they're called in
Intestine, I
English.
think.
Yeah.
Sills or something like that. or
I'm in an
Not-
area where I don't step on rooms.
How was your pee, Jess?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Good.
That was an interesting conversation. Start.
Yeah,
really?
we're all friends here. We can talk
I
about
don't-
each other peeing.
No, we're not
I'm gonna
friends.
stop
We're not
talking.
friends. We're not friends. We are not.
Yeah, just
We're
because
not
you
friends.
were
No.
talking about someone else peeing. Yeah, gotta
You
cut
don't
it.
know
No.
me.
Says what? She was like, guys, I'm gonna go take a pee, and you're all like, okay, that's cool. And
Yeah,
then
that's,
I'm
that's,
like,
how
hey,
you
how was
address.
your
That's
pee?
how you address it. When you're in a rage, when you have to take
Okay,
a bathroom break, you just
how
yell,
was
"I
your
gotta take a
bathroom
piss."
break?
Alright, I asked a medical a medical licensed person, and apparently that's how they're called.
Billy?
Yes.
Yep.
It's Billy.
So
It's
have
the
you guys
lining
heard of
of-
Fortnite
It's a
Battle
lining of
Royale?
Oh, that's what this is called. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's intestinal lining.
It's what absorbs the nutrients.
Mhm.
So you can.
Think of it like a towel. If you look really close to the towel, you see all the little things that absorb water up close.
It
Like that.
increases the surface area.
Yes.
Bro, I didn't get a C in science for nothing. Right. Okay. So this encounter, as I said before, we're going to be running back throughout the entire raid. And what Riven does is that Riven picks one person whose fate's chosen. Now, who was it again? Who has it?
Me.
Mac.
Mac. Okay. So
Riven loves me.
if you have fate chosen, this means that you can pick up the heart and you can run with it. So at some point, all of us will get an opportunity to run with the heart. In this case, Mac is running with the heart first. Now for you, Mac, because you're first, and if we don't do this first try, whoever's first picks up the heart, and if you follow me, they run back up through Riven's mouth,
Oh, lovely.
and they run through here, and they run onto the tongue, and that is where they stay. Now that will become more lost the word I was going to say.
Clear.
Yeah, that will clear. Thank you, clear. That will become more clear as to why we do this in just a second. Now, while you're holding Riven's heart, you'll get a countdown timer, and you need to call out this timer. So you need to count down with it. So you need to be going 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, right until you get to 0. Now this countdown is important for 2 reasons. This is important for the people who are running with the person with the heart, and this is important for the people who have a separate job that I'll go over later on. What will happen once this countdown gets to 0 is that the heart will be dropped and the person carrying the heart will be teleported to another dimension. And at this place, they will be away from everyone else, and they will have to kill ads, and there's going to be a job for them, which is going to be affected by the timer. Now, there's 2 things to note with the heart and how it works. When it's dropped, it pulsates once. If anybody else is stood within that pulsation, they will also get teleported, and we don't want that. We want as many people with us as possible. A couple of seconds after the drop, there will be a second pulse, which we also don't want anyone to be in, because yet again it will teleport the person within the radius of it. So, because of this, when we call out that the time is about 3, gets to about 3, we're going to get out of the aura of the heart. Now, we want to be in the aura of the heart in every other instance apart from that. Because being outside of the aura of the heart means that you stack up on creeping darkness. And what creeping darkness does, if it stacks up to 10, it will kill you. And because as I said before, we want as many people with the heart as we possibly can. This is something that we don't want to happen.
Oh, wow.
Again?
Now,
Fucking again.
once another thing that happens when the heart is dropped is that in the chat section in the bottom left hand of your screen, someone else will be chosen. Now we don't know who will be chosen, but it will be at random, and it will say the heart chooses whoever. So it might be the heart chooses Straylight. If it comes up with your gamer tag, you are the next person to pick the heart up, and you need to get there as quickly as possible because of the creeping darkness stacking up, which could have the possibility to wipe the team. Now, it's important that you don't crowd around the heart when it's dropped. Number one, because of the pulsation after it's dropped and you being teleported, we don't want that to happen. And number two, because if we're all standing around the heart, the person who's actually being chosen to grab the heart might be stood all the way back there, and they can't get to the heart because we're all crowding around it. So what I say that we should do is, after you see the heart pulsate for the second time, we all run towards the heart and try to pick it up. If you can't pick it up, then move away from the heart, and the person who can pick it up will, of course, pick it up. You just go up to it and you press and hold E. That is literally it. Now, the other mechanic of importance that is crucial and depends on the countdown of the heart is the job that happens once you're teleported inside. As I said before, once you've carried the heart and you drop it, you'll be teleported inside. This also happens if you manage to get caught up in the aura, but we don't want that to happen. That's not going to happen. And this also happens if you die. If you die, your res will be in the other dimension. In this other dimension, there will be ads constantly spawning in. We want to kill these ads, obviously, to stop ourselves from dying. But when we are in there is also going to be taken strengths in there. Now, these taken strengths correlate to the amount of people in the dimension. So if there's one person in the dimension, there'll be one taken strength. If there's two, there'll be two. If there's three, there'll be three. Now, what these taken strengths do, once they are all picked up, they reset the timer on the heart. So, what we want to do is that we want to get the most time with the heart as possible in order to get to the end. And as I said before, go up the steps. Drop down the elevator, go up the steps, and dunk in that bowl. That is when this encounter finishes. So, because we want the most time possible holding the heart for each person, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have people picking up the taken strengths so that we get that extra time. Now, there's a little system on how we do this. So the first person who's teleported in, so in this case it's Mac, will pick up the final taken strength at around 3 seconds on the timer. So we need that timer called up because it's really, really important that we get the extra time, because it's another extra 15 seconds. It's a very long amount of time, and missing one could be the difference between finishing the encounter and having to wipe. Now, when there are more people teleported into the other dimension, there's obviously going to be more taken strengths. Now, we don't want everyone just forgetting about their taken strengths. So here's a little system that we're going to be using. If you're teleported in and you're not the first person who was in there, you pick up a taken orb straight away. You pick up a taken strength orb straight away. But Mac, or or whoever in whichever situation we're in is teleported first, so in this case, Mac, it's you. You will wait by a particular taken strength, anyone that you want, you'll wait by it until the timer gets to about 3 seconds, and then you'll pick it up. And that is how the other dimension works. But in order for that to work, we all need to make sure that we're on the ball with picking them up, because even if one taken strength is not picked up, that person won't be given extra time. All of them need to be picked up. Now, there's going to be a little route to this, which I can't show you, which is why I explained the end part of this to you when we were in those parts of the raid earlier. Now, once Mac has dropped the orb on the tongue, the next person will pick it up, and we'll just keep on going forwards. I'll try, as providing the fact that one of us who knows and who've done Riven's Walk before, Queen's Walk before, we know the route. So as providing the fact that we're still out there, we'll kind of show you the way, because I can't show you some of the route. But I mean, that is pretty much the entire encounter. I mean, there's not too much more to explain, but I mean, the best thing with this encounter is just to get into it and learn the route. But just remember the taken strengths, remember the pulsation of the heart. We don't want you guys to get teleporters. We want the more time that we have holding the heart, the better.
So the first checkpoint is up on the tongue. That's where we stop, or
so
where Mac stops first.
Yeah. So whoever the first person is, so it's Mac for now, but if we were to wipe, it could be someone else. The first person always runs onto Riven's tongue, and they sit there and wait for them to drop it.
And we wait back.
Yeah, we wait back. So if you want to follow me again, that was something I forgot to point out. We don't want to get in the first person's way when they're trying to get to the tongue. So what we're going to do is that we're going to sit in this little corridor here at the sides. We're not going to sit right in the middle, otherwise they can't get past. We're going to sit at the sides and wait for them to go past. And just a little tip for the person who's first, we don't want to get right to the edge of the tongue. Here, we should not be dropping the tongue past here, about here, because past that point, the heart will roll off the edge of the tongue, and that, more often than not, that will cause a wipe, because the heart will drop down here, and the next person who's chosen won't be able to pick it up in time. So your creeping darkness will stack up, and it will wipe the team. So that's just a little heads up about that. Just another thing to point out: if you're not in the aura of the heart, call it out, and the person with the heart will slow down for you. It's important that you are in the aura of the heart. It is very, very important, because we don't want you to get those creeping darkness stacks. But other than that, I would say that we just give this encounter a go. Learn the route, if we're all ready.
The map on
It's
There's a map in resources, yeah.
Ah.
But I think it's a lot more easier if we just follow somebody who knows the path.
It's easier to just go through it than to try and focus on the map, because maps are shaped weird. So just
The map is confusing, especially if you haven't run Queen's Wall before.
Just a little thing as well. If you look on the map, just for now, if you look on the map, there's that little square bit that's in like a grey colour. Can we all see that?
In the bottom left?
Oh yeah. So in that point, the floor is gonna damage you. So for this bit, we have to constantly jump across the floor. Just a little heads up about that. We need to keep on jumping across the floor in order to survive. One of us will point out when we get to that bit, so that we're aware of it. But besides that, I think that we should get straight into it. If we're all ready, and straight out, if you come back here.
We have to start there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, otherwise you'll
'cause,
stack up creeping darkness. Yeah.
Okay.
Mix, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Cool. Right, whenever you're ready then, Matt.
Grasp the heart I must.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone stay back here.
Whoop.
Go forward, go forward. Mixer, it's you. Mixer. Cool. I would advise using supers here.
15,
Fuck you, man.
13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Pick it up, pick it up. Mac, pick it up.
Okay. Hello.
It's too late.
4. That was a little too
Right.
late.
Oh.
Mixer, you go in and pick one up straight away. Mac, you stay by one and wait for me to get to 3 seconds. Right. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Go.
3,
Oh.
2, go for it,
it's
go
far
for
away.
it, go for it. You
I
need
got
to,
it.
okay. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Hello.
What killed?
You didn't get
One,
to it. That's
something.
not.
No.
16, 15,
Alright.
14, 13, 12, 11. Wait, 14.
You
13,
someone jumped for it.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wipe. We're not gonna have enough time.
Five, four, three, two, one. I don't know where I'm going.
It's it's fine. It's a wipe. It's a wipe anyway. So.
Okay, 8, 7,
I feel like we could have been able to make it though.
5, 4, 2, 1, 0.
I don't know, we're wiping.
Yeah.
I don't know why you revived me.
Because it's a life mechanic.
Choose life.
What?
Proper, you were there when I died. Was I too close to the heart? When
You were in creeping darkness for just
Oh.
a second too long.
Okay, okay.
I just realized I'm not using an exotic weapon.
I suggest Thunderlord.
Nice.
I don't have Thunderlord.
Sorry
Okay,
for your
so
loss.
Mac, now if you're ever teleported in, you grab a taken strength straight away as
Alright.
soon as they spawn in, because Proper's going to be getting the last one now.
Alright.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Staying
2,
here. Staying here. Staying here.
1.
Move. Run forward.
I was in the darkness too long.
10, 9,
What do I do here?
8,
Nothing.
7,
I'm lagging
Five,
behind. I'm lagging behind.
4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, this is fun. Oh god.
To the left. To the left. What's the timer?
2, oh, 1. Go away from me. Sorry.
Oh, I'm in.
No. Oh, I got it. Alright. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Do I have to pick up a...
2, 1, 15, 14, 13,
Probably not. Right. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's someone right
Someone
here
didn't
that's
grab
gonna-
one.
Oh boy.
Yep, someone didn't grab one.
When do I have to grab
I grabbed mine.
taken power?
Whenever they spawn, and if you come in naturally whenever they spawn.
Yeah.
And
But
I
If
come
you're
in
not the first
unnaturally?
person.
If you come in unnaturally, if they've already spawned, then don't grab any. If they spawn while you're there, grab them. Grab one.
One. Okay.
Yeah.
And they
If
give
you're
you a
not the
debuff,
first
like,
person
in the
in, then
fight.
you pick one
Yeah,
up
they
as soon
give
as
you
they
the
spawn
same.
in.
Okay.
Nice. Right, we good?
Mm-hmm.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smack.
Smack.
Give us the countdown.
Countdown, countdown.
Oh, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm here now.
Yeah, pick taking strength up straight away.
Where am I going?
This way. Follow proper, okay? Countdown.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 2, 3, 2, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Where's the
1,
blank?
0.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
What do I do now?
Pick one,
17,
straight light and Mac, you pick one up straight away.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do I pick up again at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, this
So straight light, Mac, and proper, you'll pick up one.
13, 12, 11,
There's one. Okay.
9,
Picked up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
oh,
2,
I'm probably gonna
15.
Ow.
Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, we got it.
About to say,
Nice, nice.
Alright, final boss damage, shoot the heart.
gotta do it every single time.
Yep. Very true.
Remember, if you got a key from the wish at the beginning, you've got 2 keys for this.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
two.
you can
Yeah.
for. Oh, wow.
So what do we do
Move
now?
along. Open one of the many chests, and best of luck for 1k.
Well, two. I have two.
You should have, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
straight light, I
needs it.
believe that you should have 2 as well, because we did the wish for you last time, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh, I got 1k.
Okay. I
Nice.
got a glittering key.
No.
Wait, who got 1k?
What's it? What's a
I did.
glittering?
Oh, GG, man.
Yay!
Did you get 1,000 wishes? What?
Yes!
Posted.
Nice.
Finally, I got something.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so what's a glittering key for?
So there's a
there's-
secret chest after Morgeth and before Vault, and it gets you a shift. It's not really worth it.
Well, it is
Otherwise,
if you're going
for
for the
my
title.
chest, I got
Yeah.
Tekuin Force, however you say that.
Techian.
And Vest of the Great Hunt. It's nice looking, I guess.
What do you mean you guessed? The Great Hunt set's one of the sexiest sets on all characters.
I don't really like it.
I think it's
Well,
fine.
your opinion
Right,
is
have we all
false.
opened our chests?
It's
Well-
too like leather
There's
bonded stuff.
there's
It's
no
a shame that we cannot teabag this boss because I wanna teabag Riven for not giving me 1k again.
Whoa.
this is why you do the 3 times cheese, because I did one earlier in this week and I got 2 1Ks in a row.
Yeah, I
That
guess I just,
disgusts me.
you know, unless like there is a run on the Sherpa, I don't have anyone to do that cheese with. Well, I have 2 friends, but we're not enough for a whole raid.
Yes, want to know something that'll disgust you more? So me and my friends, we were doing one, and it was half the fire team's first time, right? So we did the 3 cheeses, and we went through the whole raid and everything. So one person gets it on their first and third chest ever in the whole
Oh my
raid.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I got it on my 30th. Fucking 30th. 3-0.
Don't
3
worry.
0, bruv.
Don't worry, Jess. I am joining you in the bad luck club. I got Anarchy on like 15th try, and that's with, you know, with the extra buff from this season.
Yeah, I know. I got mine on my 30th with the extra buff from this season.
Including Anarchy. She was the last in the fire team for
That's
Anarchy.
nice.
Yeah.
I completed the last wish.
I
Now I only need to do
30
Sword
for
of Path,
Anarchy and
Eternal
30
Worlds, and
for
Garden of
1K.
Salvation.
I like that
Nice.
1000 Voices says that it unleashes a giant continuous beam of death, but do you
It's not
actually use it at
continuous.
any point in a raid or someplace where it's really
It's good
great?
for Garden. It's good for Garden DPS against the last boss.
Alright. Good.
Yeah, it's pretty solid for things like Gambit and stuff if you're like invading.
Oh yeah.
Because fucking Michael used that on, not the last Gambit tournament, but the one before, and literally, if it hits you, if you're caught in the explosion, if it's on the floor next to you, if it's on the floor 10 yards away from you, you'll get hit, you'll die. It's fucking stupid.
So it really is a giant beam of death.
Yeah.
It's insane.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Well, thanks so much for the raid, everybody.
Thank
Great
you.
leading, Jess. Great explaining.
It was very fun. Oh, I accidentally just took that, put that figure. Okay,
Thank you for the. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Jess, for the great Sherpa. And see you around.
I finally had the chance to use it, stared back. Got it in Leviathan, apparently it was a rare drop, never used it again until now.
It's a good sword.
Right, I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. see you
Bye,
around.
Jess.
See ya. Okay, so to everyone who joined us on the stream, thank you for joining me. It's quite a long stream tonight, but yeah, thanks for coming along. My fucking glasses are reflecting like a bitch, man. Yeah, thank you for coming along. I've got another raid Sherpa on Wednesday, 7 PM BST. So just a heads up for that if you want to come and join me for another stream. It's meant to be at Eater of Worlds, but I'll probably change it again. Also, if there's any suggestions of things that you want me to play on stream or things that you want me to do on stream, they're happily accepted. Constructive criticism, feedback, everything's accepted. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It's been fun. I'll see you guys later.